Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Had to hit the opera on you nuggers. So, man, it was an annihilation tonight. This probably ain't gonna be long, but it was terrible, man. And Charles Barkley voice. Basically, the game started off pretty good. The Hawks were doing what they were doing, and then the Milwaukee Bucks did something that they should have been doing from the whole time. They attacked the middle. They were going to the hole. They weren't settling for just 3-point shots. Drew Holiday just took this game over. He just took the game over. Giannis early on just basically said, "Yo, I'm taking it over, man." What's up, Blair? So the Bucks, if the Bucks play like this, I'll send it to you in a minute, Blair. If the Bucks play like this, man, this series would be over. This is how they should have played the first time. They came out and they jumped on the Hawks. And this is what they should have done. They should have jumped on them early last game. But now all of a sudden they want to play. And this is the reason why I can't stand the Bucks. The Bucks could be the best team out there on the floor, but then they could be the sorriest team out there on the floor as well. And to me, Drew Holiday is a guy who plays with who to me plays a lot smarter than Eric Bledsoe. He plays way better than Eric Bledsoe. Eric Bledsoe is was terrible. But what he does is and everything is he changes the pace of the game. He doesn't let Giannis take the ball up all the time because see what Giannis do, Giannis tries to Giannis tries to take the whole game over and he tries to do too much. When Giannis is doing less and just absolutely sticking to his game, then he's straight. He's good. But see, that's the problem. He doesn't stay consistent. And this Bucks team, that's their problem. They don't stay consistent. Now, when Giannis went to the basket, he was getting the foul calls, he was scoring. Brook Lopez started attacking the basket. He started cutting to the basket. Brook Lopez has to understand you're 7-1. There's nobody who can stop you down low. You should be able to do what you want to do. There should be no problem for you to get the job done. There should be no problem. So I don't understand. I don't understand why you play this way. Why you play so soft and stagnant. You know, it's crazy. So sent the invite out. Man, look like YouTube said F me. Look like this gonna be a short video. Oh, all right. Let me see. Oh, there you go. I send it to your Instagram. I send it to your Instagram. But the Hawks thing is their problem is they shot too many threes. They should have, this is my problem. They should have attacked the post more. I want them to try to get the ball to John Collins in the post more and try to work around him. I want to see guys cut more to the basket, cut to the mid-range. When your three-point shot isn't going, these guys in the league, for some reasons, like, yo, I'm just going to keep shooting and jacking up threes. And I'm like, why are you jacking up threes? It's like these guys they play backwards today. It pisses me off, like, how much the game has just been terrible. The game has just been terrible. The Hawks, when they get down, the Hawks, they lose interest. And to me, the Hawks should have said, you know what? You know, we need to go to the basket more. We need to go to the mid-range. And they didn't do that. They didn't do that at all. And that's what happens. So the Bucks, Giannis and them took over. They basically blew them out the water in the third quarter. The first half, it was a good game. They were going back and forth, and then Milwaukee just started dominating in the second quarter, playing defense on them, pressing them. And then in the third quarter, they just destroyed them in the second quarter. And in the third quarter, they just added fuel to the fire and just annihilated them. It wasn't even close. It was terrible. What's good, Lobo? Ozzy, what's good? Chillin', man. Saw that annihilation. They got annihilated. Bad. But I blame that on the Hawks, man. The Hawks have got to stop trying to shoot all these damn threes. That's their problem. Like, they don't know. Trae Young is the only one, it seems like, who can get to the next level consistently. Bogdanovich is still hurt from the last series. Not only Bogdanovich, you have Herter. Herter was off tonight. They were just off as a whole team. It was a mess. It was like nobody played with urgency, especially in the second quarter. The second quarter, they just got blown out the water. It was terrible. And they tried to stop it. Yeah, Lobo, Herter kept shooting them dumb shots. Like I said, the art of the mid-range in the paint and playing in the paint is dead. And these guys don't have high basketball IQ. That's why I tell people these guys today would not make it in the 90s, the 80s, the 70s, or the 2000s because they play stupid. And then the Bucks, they play smart for once, and then the Hawks just basically said, F it, we done. We not finna win this game, so we'll just pack it in for the next game. But the thing that pissed me off is you take all these bad shots, you're not moving the ball, and then when Trae has the ball, everybody just stays still. Nobody's moving. Everybody's just standing like this, looking at Trae. And it's like, no, move. Because if you move and you're running off screens and you're moving around, that puts the defense on their heels. They have to play better. They have to learn how to switch better. If you're doing that, you're confusing the defense. But see, you guys want to sit back and just stand there watching. It's like, what are you watching? You guys are sucking right now. You know, it's a shame. It's a shame how the game is being played. The game is being played terribly. I just wish and then Cam Reddish came back tonight, but he only a little later. To me, he just put him in too soon. Excuse me. Put him in way too soon. Now, the Clippers and the Suns tomorrow night. The Clipper and the Suns tomorrow night is going to be interesting. What's going on?
Not much. What's up with you?
Blowout.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I said it, if the Bucks play smart, then they'll win in 5. But if they play stupid like game 1, this is gonna be a long series.
I got the Bucks in 5.
Yeah, I got them in 5, but they gotta play smart. If they play like this, then yeah. I don't know.
What was the difference between game 1 and today?
Well, the difference is they went more inside. Drew Holiday was attacking the basket. Giannis was attacking the basket. Giannis stopped playing stupid. Whoever was on him, he was going to the hole. Middleton was off the night. Brooke was finally playing big down low along with Tuck. And then they brought Bobby Portis in. Bobby Portis basically changed the whole game.
Yeah.
Like his energy off the bench and then his ability to hit the shots, his ability to go inside and score at the hoop, as well as can stretch for the 3. Defensively, he did good on switches when they needed him to switch. Trey couldn't run his pick and roll because they moved the pressure up from the half court all the way up to like at least 3/4 of the court. They moved it up. So that put pressure on Trey and them not to get set. Herter was shooting some bad shots. Instead of going to the inside, he's selling threes. I didn't like that they put Cam Reddish in. I would have waited till later, let him get some burn later on. And I don't know. I just didn't like the game plan for the Hawks coming in. I think the Hawks were playing complacent. I think they were like, well, we stole a game, so whatever happens in game 2 happens. I just thought they played lethargic coming out.
So they played like Phoenix last night.
Not really, because Phoenix still had a chance in the game. And all Phoenix had to do was calm down and make some shots, but they just played terrible. Like they just played like with no energy. They played slow coming out. It was like you wouldn't even recognize them from game 1 tonight.
So they played like the Lakers.
Right.
God damn it.
What's up, Bear?
What up, Bear? Daryl, what's up?
Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I said to myself when I was watching the second quarter. I'm like, man, they done.
I didn't even watch the second quarter. I knew it was gonna be a blowout.
Yeah, they didn't care after that. The Cavs trying to trade Sexton. I've been hearing reports of that. Cleveland and the players don't like Sexton. The team don't like him. I don't know why. I think they say he ball hogs too much or something, but I'm like, you guys are Cleveland. Like, and plus he's your brightest star on the team.
He's the best player they got.
Right. So I don't understand that. I think you guys ought to trade Kevin Love and then add some pieces.
Colin Sexton and Evan Mobley would do good together. If you ask me.
Right, but
that would be Lock City. Just lob it up for Sexton, take it to the basket.
yeah, Garland been balling, but Garland's problem is he can't stay healthy. If Garland can stay healthy for a season, him and Sexton would be a dangerous backcourt for years to come. But he can't stay healthy. Is always hurt, and then Sexton sometimes gets hurt too. So you haven't had guys in the backcourt to stay that long, and then you guys got rid of, to me, one of your best players to Houston. So it's gonna be tough, man. Cleveland, it's gonna be a while, man, for you guys. But getting rid of Sexton, I don't understand unless you're trying to get some picks. I wouldn't get rid of Sexton. I would keep him, but like I said, I'm not the GM. Yeah, Kevin Porter Jr. Yeah, that's the guy. I like him. He's a baller.
Yeah. That's the guy that played Missouri, right?
Yeah.
He
I
was
think
good.
he played there. Yeah, hold on. Let me see. I think he played there.
I think it was Missouri.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. Oh, nah, he played for USC. He a Trojan.
No, he isn't.
Yeah, Kevin Porter Jr.
Really?
Yeah, he played for USC.
They must have been bad when he played them.
Mm-hmm.
But
John Wall staying with Houston.
Houston's
Houston's gonna try to move John Wall because that's too big of a contract, and John Wall hasn't proven that he can stay healthy for more than a couple games. So I would move on from him and just build around that young team down there. You got Kevin Porter Jr., you got Christian Wood, you got some talent.
Yeah, why are they trying to trade Christian Wood? That doesn't make sense.
They're trying to trade Christian Wood?
Yeah.
What?
Somebody said that on Cino Street last night. Yeah. They're trying to trade John Wall and Christian Wood.
Man. They're basically saying they said hold on.
Yeah, it was.
I think they're talking about because he's going to make a big salary. So
Now
they're going
what?
to try.
He's your best player.
Right. They're going to draft Mobley.
So, what is that?
The league. Yeah, I'm trying to look at it now. They're saying let's see.
Don't look at me. I just know what somebody put in Cino's chat. So that's where I got it.
They're talking about. Yeah, they're saying that he gets bullied by he's they said I have Mobley as second on my board. I think if you factor in how they're going to build this thing out, there are some long-term issues with having him and Wood in the front court. The benefits are highly skilled bigs. Mobley can be versatile. He can protect the rim or defend on the perimeter. Offensively, he can space the floor out to the three. He could do a little bit off dribble for you. But when you have Christian Wood, who oftentimes get bullies by bigger guys, you do need some beef with your top guys. And Mobley and Wood, both of them are on the leaner side. So I could see Houston look at saying, we'll take the score instead, take the Jalen Green or take the shot creator like Suggs in that spot. So I think they're saying the fit. They're not sure about the fit, and that's why. But I
Ben
would say,
Simmons. You don't want to hear me talk about Ben Simmons.
I hope they don't too, Bear. I hope they don't send Colin Sexton there for Ben. I don't think Ben's gonna go to Cleveland. Nah, that's not a place for Ben Simmons.
Ben is soft as tissue.
Right. What's up, Damon? I guess everybody sleep, man. You know, it was a boring game tonight. It was a blowout.
Yeah.
The Hawks got smacked.
Now everyone's out. Things are opening. It's Friday.
Yep,
People getting out of the house.
exactly.
I know I went to go see Fast and Furious
Oh, you liked it?
earlier. I like parts of it.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't like the car in space. But fuck it.
Not really, man. Draymond at least will take a shot.
Yeah.
Ben Simmons don't take no shot. Like Ben
Ben
Simmons played
Simmons,
like he's played like this since LSU. Like LSU, I used to watch him play, and everybody used to hype him up. And I used to ask people like, "Why y'all hyping him up?" Because I thought he was trash. That's just me personally. I thought he was big for nothing.
yes.
So I don't get it.
He afraid to put the ball in the basket.
Yeah, he lost faith to shoot the ball at all. All he wants to do is run transition and get easy baskets. Let's see. Yeah, you know LB probably out, man, at the strip club.
Yeah. And which strip club? The male strip club?
Nah, the women.
I know. I'm just messing with LB. That that's the kind of joke that I make personally. Yeah. LB got his money back. He's making it rain somewhere.
Oh yeah, I'm glad for him. Yeah, exactly. Everyone been telling everybody Ben Simmons trash. It's just that people are delusional, man. You got to understand the media try to make these guys better than what they are. And they're not good. Like Ben Simmons, I knew what Ben Simmons was, and he had that good first season. But then after that, you want him to, start taking shots. He's still playing the same. And it's like, dude, what are you doing? Like, he's going to be out the league if he don't change. He's going to be out the league real soon.
He should be out the league now.
Right, he should be. Yeah, I remember when Kobe said it. He's right. But see, the media hated on Kobe. They were talking bad about him. Kobe is right about a lot of these guys. And they didn't want to give Kobe his respect because they knew he was right. The narrative is they got to blast Kobe so they could keep that bumming from Akron relevant.
Yeah.
So they got to blast Kobe. Yeah, exactly. Joker could possibly win MVP. Joker is good, but the problem with Joker is Joker doesn't have that extra gear. I think if they had Jamal Murray, they could have played a lot better this year in the playoffs. I think they could have won. I mean, I think they could have got to the second round. They would have gave Phoenix problems because Jamal Murray can match Booker shot for shot.
Kobe would have made a good scout.
You said who?
Kobe would have made a good scout.
Yeah, he would have. They do the same thing with Giannis. Well, yeah, Giannis is their guy. That's the league. That's who they want to make the face. But Giannis is fine. See, you gotta understand, Giannis came into this game developing. It took him a while. He didn't come in with the keys handed to him. He didn't come in knowing that he was gonna be this good or this guy.
Right.
He was just there to feed his family, and then he got good along the way. So Giannis was like, "Oh, I'm gonna work on this, and I'm gonna get better."
What up, Nick?
Chilling, man. You saw that onslaught, man.
Oh yeah, they put the whooping on him, man. The whooping on them Hawks, bro. Yeah. Yeah, they fixed everything that they did wrong in game one. You know what I'm saying? They didn't let the Hawks out hustle them. You know what I'm saying? They lessened their turnovers. They made their shots. They moved the ball a lot better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A whole lot better.
Yeah.
But look, y'all here. Oh,
Yeah, I hear you. I don't know.
The HD
Froze.
stuff you froze up. Yeah, man. But the way this series is going right now, man. Hey, the way the Bucks keep this up, they probably could win in 5. Maybe I say 5 games at least.
Yeah.
Bucks can win in 5 at least.
We both said that. But Kawhi is still out in the West.
I don't even know if he's gonna. I don't know when he's gonna come back.
Doesn't look
nothing. So
doesn't look like he is gonna come back.
I don't know. I really don't know, man, because as far as the Western Conference goes, I think I think the Clippers will end up beating. That they'll beat Phoenix in Game 4, but it all depends on what happens in Game 5, man. They're gonna need Kawhi Leonard to beat Phoenix. I don't know if they.
If they don't win tomorrow, it's Cabo on Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cabo on 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, Cabo.
Yeah.
To steal.
Yeah.
To steal from CNO or AB or whoever came up with that.
What, Cancun?
Yeah. Oh, I said Cabo.
Oh.
Man, they had to reboot my whole computer, dog.
Yeah.
They kicked me out, and they messed my internet up.
That's what happened to me last week.
Yeah, but HD before they cut you off, I was just saying, man, Milwaukee, they did a whole lot better. They did way better than what they did. They played a whole lot better than what they did in Game 1 because, they played a lot more aggressive. You know what I'm saying? They lessened their turnovers. They didn't get out hustled on rebounds apparently. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Damn, bro, you freezing your shit.
It's because he's making those LeBron videos. He's making.
Yeah. Not bad. What you were saying, Nick?
I was just saying, they really fucking took shit.
It's the LeBron videos.
Damn, bro.
It's the LeBron videos. Again? He froze again.
They tripping, bro.
LeBron.
They tripping, man.
LeBron.
They tripping, dog.
If I ever meet LeBron, I'm smacking the taste on it, man.
It might end up being him, man. I don't know.
Man, I've been getting the Sino effect.
I got it last week.
I had a long time uploading my video earlier today, man.
Yeah. I had a hard time uploading mine yesterday when I talked about Alex Caruso.
Wow, bro, they're really fucking with HD shit.
And they fucked with mine yesterday. They did not want to upload my video because I said some shit that people do not want to hear about the double standard with white athletes and black athletes. So
Yeah.
it is what it is, though. I'm not going to be silent.
They keep freezing your stuff, bro. I don't know what it is.
I know.
Again.
This is bullshit.
I don't know.
This is straight up fucker. Big time fucker. And then they must have one of my homies stream, and he was just streaming Madden. But because he talked to me, YouTube wants to fuck with it. HD, you're back?
Yeah, I'm back finally because they keep messing with it.
Yeah, they keep fucking with all.
And then my thing is on full bars, dog. Like full bars. And they keep on taking the internet out and stuff.
Yeah, I got that last week.
Yeah. But they want to tell you that, oh, you ain't nobody. But they messing with your stuff.
Yeah.
They mad at them. They mad at them last videos I put up.
Then
that shows they know who you are, man. If they didn't know who you are, they wouldn't have sent freaking spammers in your dog on one of your live streams.
I'm telling you that. Yeah, they took away a bunch of them dislikes from that video too, because most of them were spammers.
Yeah.
They're mad at the video I did yesterday.
Yeah.
Talking about
PD. About that, I was going to tell you about that, the top 90 list of players who are better than LeBron. Good shit. Yeah. Shoot, you just, what was that?
Everybody loving that shit because everybody thought, because it was funny because dude thought I could come up with 90 players, and then I got to 90. I said, "Sight, nigga, he ain't 90."
Shoot, I could think of probably 10 more I could add to that 90 that's better than LeBron. I got some names on the top of my head.
Man, dude, I start thinking about it, Nick, and you were right. I think is more players better than him. Like, I missed some players because I looked at the thing. I said, damn, I forgot about Dolph Shays. I forgot about another dude.
Billy Cunningham.
I forgot about Dale Ellis. I forgot about Dale Ellis.
Dan Issel. Bobby Jones.
Connie Hawkins.
You know what I'm saying?
Glenn Rice.
Oh, yeah. About Glenn Rice.
Oh, Glenn Rice. Yeah.
Glenn Rice is the beast. I forgot about that, man. But I just put down.
About Glenn Rice?
Hey, man. Because, man, on top of the head.
Dude, I'm going off the top of my head.
On top of the head, you know what I'm saying?
This was off the top of my head. I'm surprised I got to 100. And I'm surprised I got to 100 because I thought I duplicated some names and I didn't. I said, damn, that's crazy. Because I was gonna do it in one day, and I said, no, I'm gonna stretch this out because I wanted everybody to be able to chime in.
Yeah, two slight and also I forgot to put this in the second video, but part two. Two slight corrections, you know what I'm saying? Just a little, I mean, just let you know, Bob McAdoo, the Buffalo Braves, that was the NBA team, and Julius Erving, he only has three championships. One with the Virginia Squires, and one with the New York Nets. Then, of course, with Philadelphia 76ers.
Damn,
You said, oh, he played for the 76ers, right?
they first on again.
Wait, say it again.
You said he played for the 76ers?
No, I was saying Doc had he only has 3 championships. He played with he won with the Virginia Squires in the ABA and the New York Nets. Then with the 76ers. So yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, other than that, ain't no thing.
Yeah, I knew I messed that up. I was like, I know Doc plays somewhere else, and that's who it was, Virginia Squires. I said, because that's my dad. That was my dad's favorite player of all time was Dr. J. So I'm mad I messed that up.
Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. You know what I'm saying? You know?
Bear, you can reset your modem. The thing is, I gotta put this VPN on my computer. I got it on my Fire Stick. I got to put it on my computer, and then I'll be straight. Then they can't do that crap no more. But that's the reason why, is because I can reset it. But what they'll do is, Bear, I'm on full bars. Like I got full bars now. So what they're doing is they're going in and they're messing with my Wi-Fi, trying to make it where it's disconnected. But see, they only can do it for so much because StreamYard is not a part of YouTube. It's his own thing. But if I was a part of YouTube doing that live, they would have shut it down. They would have been off that fast.
Yeah. I learned that quick.
Yeah, Dr. J could play. Dr. J could shoot. Like, that's what I'm saying. Dominique could shoot. All these guys could shoot. It's just that because somebody's great at something, they overglorify that and they diminish the other part of his game. Where they'll be like, oh, well, Dr. J was a dunker. No, Dr. J wouldn't have scored as many points as he did if he just dunked. It's like, come on, that is more to the game than dunking. Dominique Wilkins did more than dunk. Like he shot the mid-range. He could shoot. He could shoot the 3. He just wasn't real effective because that's not his game. His game was inside out. The same with Mike. They got better as their career got on to shoot 3s. It's the same thing. How do I say? It's the same thing that happened to Jason Kidd. Remember, he was acing Kidd because he had no tape. And then as he got older, he got better.
Right. Shout out to Dominic Wilkins.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Of course, the 3-point shot, even though, of course, you know what I'm saying, in the ABA, Dr. J, you know what I'm saying, they had the 3-point line in the ABA, you know what I'm saying? But even then, the 3-point shot wasn't real glorified like that. So most guys played inside out, you know what I'm saying? But Doc can shoot most definitely. He can score from all places on the court.
Exactly.
I think Dominic Wilkins has the same disability I have. I could be wrong about, but I'm about 90% sure.
Yeah.
So shout out to Dominic Wilkins.
Yeah. What's up with you, Steve?
What's up, bro? What's up?
Chilling, man.
Hello, man.
Saw that Annihilation.
Steve, you saw the game?
You talking about? Yeah. I seen that blowout.
Yeah, how you think the Bucks played, man?
Man, Yana would kill them dudes on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He would kill them.
Yeah.
And then they was shutting Trey down. He couldn't do what he wanted to do.
Yeah. Straight up.
Right.
Look at the scout report, bro. He you know what I'm saying, he has a hard time finishing with his left hand, and they put the clamps down on him.
He can never go left.
You know what I'm saying? Also, Giannis is actually he's finally using his size to to his advantage. You know what I'm saying? Him not trying to post up Trae Young in game one. You know what I'm saying? It's him not trying to back down Trae Young. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I wanted to
about
slap.
280,
I want
180 or something. You know what I'm saying? That's unacceptable.
I wanted to slap the hell out of him when he was backing down.
Yeah.
He shot that fade away. He should have went in and boomed it on him, man. You punished that little guy. You got a little guy on you.
You have a whole mismatch on you, man. Yeah.
I think tomorrow the club gonna tie that series up.
Oh yeah, I think so as well. But it all
don't
depends.
know.
It all depends on.
I don't know.
It all depends on how they play in Game 5. I think they'll tie the series up too.
Hey, I want to know why he ain't playing Boogie, man.
I don't know why either, man. We've been wondering that the whole time. I don't know why. I don't know if him and Boogie don't get along, or I don't know what it is. Boogie needs to be put in this series. He would change it. Yeah, and then plus, to me, I think they're gonna take it because plus campaign, we don't even know if he's gonna be the same because he hurt his ankle.
Yeah.
So we don't know how that's gonna affect him. And Chris Paul is just he moves way too.
He looks like Cliff Paul.
Yeah, right. And Terrence, man, well, he just got back. He's been off for a while, so he's gonna be rusty. But I like Terrence Mann guarding him. Terrence Mann does a great job on him because of his length. And then Beverly and Booker, that'll be good. Like I said, like I said on one of the lives we did the last time, I said I just don't see. I don't see the Suns like sweeping them or beating them. I think the Clippers know how to stop them. I believe Beverly's gonna give Booker a hard time. Booker does not like the physicality. He's already complaining about it. Like I said before, I see the series going 7. I think this can go 7. These guys, Aiden is going to be key as well. Aiden continues to dominate down low. That'll help them get better. Miles Bridges and Crowder, they are shooting terrible right now.
They are streaking.
I'm not taking that for Zubac, but I think Boogie get Aiden. I think he'll get him hell.
Oh, I know. Yeah, he could get him hell.
You put Big on that dude. He ain't gonna get that many rebounds like you do on Zubac.
Yeah, but the reason he's not really playing Boogie, I think, is because of the switches on defense. They like to switch in this era now. It's everybody switches. So I think because he doesn't, he's not, he's very flat-footed. He's not on the balls of his feet anymore. He basically could be taken advantage of. So I think because of Booker and when they had Cameron Payne out there, they had what's your boy name? I don't forgot. Batum. They had Batum playing the 5 because Batum could switch easier. And this is a series where Serge Ibaka would be very key for them because Serge is good at sliding and he knows how to play. He could play the high post and he could play the low post on defense. He could play the perimeter. He could play the outsides. He's that versatile, and people forget how great Serge is of a defender. It kind of pisses me off that he's always forgotten about. But
I don't know. I forget about him, but that's just me.
Yeah, but I think that's why they're not playing Boogie because of his defensive. They think defensively, it'll be tough for him to come off of those pick and rolls and guard it. But like I said, I will put Boogie in at least like 15 minutes in the first half, and then at least about 10, 15 late in the fourth. Like put him in the game. Try to put him out there, see what he could do because his physicality, I still think on that inbounds, he could have got physical with Aiden and he could have got Aiden over some. So, you gotta Ty Lue is always doing this, man. Ty Lue plays better with his back against the wall, coaches, but to me, he's I believe Chauncey Billups is the reason they're doing well with the switches and everything. That's what I believe.
Yeah.
Well, Johnson over he in Portland now.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good hire by Portland, by the way,
Select Chauncey.
because he's gonna teach Dame Lillard how to slow it down.
Absolutely.
I'm glad Dame is staying with Portland.
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying. Dame he's an alpha dog. He's not going to join anybody else's bandwagon.
That's what I'm talking about.
He's not a bitch.
That we all know. You know what I'm saying.
He's not a
I
bitch.
mean, cause all these guys on vacation, right? But LeBron James, the only player that I see always tweeting about something. You see the other player like Luka and them on Twitter tweeting about something.
Because LeBron is a whole narcissist. He has to have his name in the highlight in the headlights all the time, dog. All day.
LeBron is a bitch.
NBA be better when that dude retire, man.
Absolutely.
Shoot, you see how great the league is now.
Yeah.
Look at the playoffs. The playoffs are way better without him. The ratings are up. Nobody's even talking about this guy, which is good. And that's all I was saying is like, you gotta, when you're promoting the league, man, you gotta promote like everybody. You can't just keep promoting like this guy and everything and expect him to do something, because if this guy get hurt, now what? What's gonna happen?
Excuses.
And it's bad enough this guy is damn near 40 years old, you know what I'm saying? And it's like they wouldn't even push him Mike in his 40s, you know what I'm saying? And he he's terrible. All you have to push you.
Right.
Man, look, I seen Cino video, right? When he was up there talking about Space Jam. And he showed the poster. How the hell LeBron James bite on the poster but his face now on there?
Because the movie is trash. I knew seriously, I knew that before Cino said it. When I saw the poster, I was like, oh, it's gonna be trash, because when a movie's trash, they cut off your face. They don't want to mess you up, because then when people see it, they'll forget about it. They're not gonna think of LeBron, just LeBron. They'll be like, okay. They're not going to bring it up because you don't see the picture, because when you see an imagery of like a poster and everything, that's like a lasting impression on you. So that's going to make or break whether you're going to want to watch the movie or you don't want to watch it, or if you want to go out to the movie or you don't want to, or you want to go out to the movie. So your cover photo is very key when promoting anything, movies, albums, all of it. Like when Cino said best when he seen Encore album, Eminem was just looking down like he was depressed. So that's when I knew, oh shit, I bought oh man, I know this gonna be bad. And it was bad. And it was bad.
It's going to be good.
Right. Like when I seen 50s Get Rich or Die Trying and the Massacre, I knew there was gonna be flame. Just by the cover and the artwork, everything. I said, okay, this finna go hard.
When I saw Red Nation by the game, I knew that was gonna be fire. So yeah. But that's just my West Coast bias.
Yeah, most definitely. But ultimately, you know what I'm saying? Basically what I was saying was you have to promote your players, you know what I'm saying? Just like in any other company, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, AC.
Yeah.
If Frank Vogel still gonna be coaching the Lakers next year?
You said who?
Frank Vogel.
Do I think he's gonna be the coach for the Lakers? Yeah, because Jason Kidd's gone. I don't see them. I don't know who else they would bring in. Like Frank Vogel is the best coach for LeBron right now at the end of his career. There's no other coach unless you get Ty Lue over there, and Ty Lue's not going to deal with that no more. Because Ty Lue wants to coach. He wants to set his own. He wants.
Again,
I wouldn't set myself up for that anymore. I'm tired. I would not want to set myself up for that crap anymore, man.
They're fucking with them. Again.
Yeah. So I think Vogel would be the best fit. Kids, you know, they don't have nobody else.
HD.
Yeah.
Well,
They keep fucking with you. They keep fucking with you. Over and over.
Yeah.
well, it ain't like he want to be coach anyway.
Right. No, it's not that Vogel don't want to be the coach. Vogel is
No, I'm
tired.
talking about LeBron James. He don't want to be coach.
HD froze again.
Yeah, exactly. He's never wanted to be coached. You know what I'm saying? Ever since he got to the league, every coach that he's played for, it's been
He
somebody.
got fired.
Hey, he always getting that coach for the Spurs. He always get him prop when he was a free agent. Why he didn't go over there?
Yeah.
Because he doesn't fit in the system.
Nope.
Cause you know he couldn't get over there and do what he wanted to do.
That's what I just said, man. HD's gone again. So, what do we do?
Hey, Nick.
What's up, man?
Yeah.
I think they cheated the Clippers out of that second game though.
Out the second game,
No.
Cause when they lobbed that ball up there, that man hand looked like it was already up there. And looked like the ball didn't send them.
Well, you have to understand something. It was an inbound play, meaning when you inbound the ball, you know what I'm saying? You can't count that as a goaltending. You know what I mean? It's a live ball. You can knock it out somebody's hands. You can you know
Exactly.
You can put the ball, you can put the ball in the basket. You know,
they're fucking with you.
Something like an onside kick or something like that.
Yeah, something to that. You know what I'm saying? But really, what set that in motion? They shouldn't have even been in that situation to begin with. If Paul George would have made his doggone free throws, you know what I'm saying?
He could have at least made one of them.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna.
I knew he wasn't gonna make them because
Paul George choked so bad, no planners. Paul came alive. I knew it. I knew he was finna miss it. When he walked up to the free throw, I said, "Oh, this guy finna jag this damn free throw." I knew it, and he jagged both of them.
Man, that boy could have been up 2-1.
Yeah, they should have been up 2-1 because, dude, they defend well. The thing about the Clippers defend. They know how to defend. They know how to switch. They can play multiple positions. Terrence Mann, Ty Lue has got to let him play. Even if he's in trouble, let him learn. You have a young stud on your hands. This kid could be something special, and you're stopping him from doing his thing. And that's what's pissing me off. And Luke Kennard, Joe Harris need to get his phone number and go see how he doing it. Because Luke Kennard is shooting these guys out the gym. That man playing like Rex Chapman. He just coming off the bench and just wet, like
new buckets. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we need.
Tyler needs to let the dogs off their leash.
Yeah, he needs to. And Ty Lue always do this shit. Like he's been doing this the whole playoffs. I be screaming at the TV like, dog, why aren't you playing man? Why aren't you playing Boogie? Why aren't you playing these guys? Because Nick was there, me, him, and Stino, everybody was like, dude, play Luke Kennard. Now he plays Luke Kennard. Like, I'm really believing, like, he really watches us and watches our videos because he don't know what the hell he doing. I just really don't think he know what he doing. I just think he go to the internet and say, yeah, I ought to start them. Yeah, like, dumbass, duh. We've been telling you this. It's like if I could see this, but see, that's what I'm saying. I was right about Doc Rivers. He can in-game adjust. Everybody was saying, "Oh, you don't know shit," because why? I don't know nobody in the NBA, dude. I could watch the games and tell you who's good, who's not. Like I was taught how to watch film, even though it was football. Basketball is not hard to watch film on because it's less players and it's a condensed area, so it's not hard. So I'm like, dude, all you have to do is watch the team, watch the ball. It's like these guys, Doc is doing the same thing. My boy had to call me and say, man, Josh Smith aired him out, dog. You was right. Everything Josh Smith said, you've been saying for years. I said, yes, I've been saying it because I watched this dude. Doc Rivers does not know how to adjust. That's his only problem as a coach. He can coach the regular season, but when he gets to the playoffs where the games are condensed and they focus just on your team and everybody on your team, he doesn't know how to switch up. And that's his problem.
Allegedly, his wife had the same problem.
He talking about what Josh Smith said. Well, I'm not going there. I don't know about his bedroom action. I don't even want to. But I just feel like if you are a coach, and I just feel like this guy,
I said allegedly,
Paul Pierce and them made him more than he made Paul Pierce and them. That's just my opinion.
Plus, you have to understand. Now, just to add to what you were saying, you know what I'm saying, and that Boston team, the team that I freaking dread and hate, but but respect. The defensive mastermind behind that team was Tom Thibodeau. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I still hate Tony Allen.
He was a very vital piece to that team. Absolutely.
What happened to Josh Smith? The league is what happened to Josh Smith. The league didn't like Josh Smith. Josh Smith was, when you don't look, you got to understand, when you don't, Kwame has said it perfectly, when you don't go along with the get along gang and them, you're not going to last in this league. If you're a guy who challenges stuff and you think this should be this, like Josh Smith would get rolled and then he probably would say something back because, he got tired of being rolled, all the time. And after that, they just started hating on him. And then he played under Doc. If Doc give you a bad rap, that's basically your career because those pink folk, they love Doc. So if you pick them bad, it's over for you. What's up?
Let me say this. Why people can't accept the fact that the league is watered down? You can't even check people like they blowing a whistle.
It's not their fault. You gotta understand the people watching the game now is like what I was in the late 80s and the 90s.
Yeah.
They're kids. And then the average person, they're trying to sell to the average person. But see, the problem is with the NBA is they gotten away from the core fans. Like you got core fans that is Nick age, my age, Jose's age. You have different age ranges. And when you mess with the game, and because see, we grew up watching real basketball, fundamental. Like nobody was standing around watching Michael do his thing. No, Michael would get the ball at the high, he would get the ball at the high post. He would palm it like he always do. Guys are moving. Guys are moving. It's like a symphony. You watching a symphony. You watching this side move. You watching this side.
Yeah.
Oh, they're fucking with them.
It was constant motion on the court. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wasn't stagnant. That's how you. Yeah, and that's how you get going. And also, you were actually. Go ahead, Steve.
Now these guys just stand up there. They don't want to move, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, they don't.
Well, because nobody's teaching them the game. The IQ of basketball is low right now. I really believe none of these guys know the game of basketball. I think they just play to play. I think these are nothing but 2K babies. I think they play 2K their whole life, and they get on the same thing. Even on 2K plays better than these guys. Like
Yes,
they
sir.
have
These guys really just know how to run up and
crazy.
down court. You know what I'm saying? And it's like there's no structure at
Mhm.
all.
None. Is none at all. And you saw when the Bucks played tonight, the Bucks played with structure. They played inside out, and that's all they have to do. And that's what I said in my previous video. If the Bucks play like they're supposed to play, they will win this in 5 games. But if they play stupid like game 1, this series gonna go 7 games, and you do not want to get Atlanta in a 7th game with those young boys, and they that confident. You do not want to deal with that in the game 7. I'm telling you.
No way.
Because they got dog in them, and John Collins he's been getting them boards. He's been getting physical. Tonight, when they brought Bobby Portis in, that kind of changed the tone. So that brought more toughness in, and that really messed the Hawks up. But the Hawks got to learn how to go to the mid range and to the basket. You got to stop shooting. These people got to stop shooting all these threes, man. Them threes.
Go. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. And it's just like what me and C-Pen were saying, about analytics. It's like analytics have destroyed the game of basketball. They're basically trying to rob you of your intelligence, making it seem like a 3-point shot, which is farther away from the basket, is an easier shot than being like, right at the basket for a layup or a dunk. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking stupid. Excuse my language. It's stupid.
What's up, Mac?
Hey, man. I feel like the NBA's doing what they're supposed to do, man.
Mac, I give you props, Mac. Mac come in here fly as hell and telling the truth. Letting them know the NBA doing what they doing.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So what you thought about the annihilation, Matt?
Well, that's what Giannis usually does. He comes back hard. He plays bad,
Yeah.
He comes back hard, They made some adjustments.
Right.
That's all they had to do. Stop Trigger Trey, right?
Right. That's it. That's all you got to do.
Fall in place. Everything else falls in place after that.
Yeah. And then they should have went to the mid range more and get to the basket. They were selling for too many threes because when them threes aren't going, I feel like this. If you miss it,
make you or break you. Yeah, the three ball. What's the old saying? You live by the three, die by the three.
It goes to that old school rule. When your shot ain't falling, go to the basket, draw some fouls, shots to go.
Yeah. Cause that paint wide open.
Right.
Yeah. But then they ain't got a perennial. They ain't got a go-to player. They ain't got a.
So. What's up, Q?
What up?
What you thought about the annihilation?
As more on the comeback annihilation.
Oh, please
were they wearing the MLK jerseys?
Man,
no, they ain't wearing MLK jerseys. No.
See, they don't lose in the MLK jersey.
You know they can bring that out game 3. Game 3 the MLK is coming out.
Yeah, man, I think this gonna be a full-on series. Yeah, I think this
audio messing up, Q.
Yeah, you kind of muffled.
The NBA wants to push that shit to game 7. Might as well try.
Man, I think it's gonna go to like 6.
I said 6 or maybe 5 at the least.
Look, if the Bucks.
Basically, the Bucks keep playing. At the pace that they're playing right now, they can beat the Atlanta Hawks in 5 games or 6.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Playing the way they are.
But man, I feel like the Bucks and tonight they did live by the 3 a lot though too.
True.
You know what I mean? Because if you live by the 3, you die by the 3.
Right.
So
Once they start playing physical, the Bucks, it's hard to beat them.
Mm-hmm.
They be getting up on you.
Yeah.
I mean,
Finally,
who's up at the Coco inside the key?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, Melo said Hawks in 6 or 7. Oh man, he putting it all on the
Okay.
What did they expose though?
Uh-uh.
They exposed the defense or the offense?
for who?
For the Hawks.
I think
They exposed that if you basically they moved the pressure up. They moved the pressure up from half court to a 3-4, like a quarter of the court. 3/4 of the court. They basically moved it up, and then sometimes they would go full court. That's what you got to do. You have to move the pressure up. You have to get Trey. Trey is like Devin Booker. If you let them guys get to too much of a rhythm, they're going to shoot you out the game. So Trey Young, if you move the pressure up, that's what they did. If you remember the Pistons series with the Lakers, I know Nick don't want to remember that, but
no, it's fine. I can talk about it.
they moved the pressure up because they really didn't fear Shaq. They feared Kobe more than they did. So they moved that pressure up to nullify Kobe. So as long as Kobe didn't go off, they knew they could win the games because they knew Shaq was gonna get his little
They had
third.
no reason to fear Shaq.
It was the 24-second rule where they would guard them at half court.
Right.
And they would force Kobe Bryant to take to pass the ball a lot more. And by the time they got the ball up to half court and they would get the Shaq or whatnot, the clock would be ran down. You know what I'm saying? So the Lakers wouldn't have much time to create for a shot.
Right. And what the Lakers should have done, because Kobe talks about this when him and Shaq sat down, they should have went to and then they should have brought everybody up with the pressure. So when you having pressure, this is what the Hawks got to do. You got to move your guys up to the half court so they can come help. You can't. Collins and them got to get Nate McMillan should have spotted that from the get-go. I would have said, look, they're running a press on us. You guys got to move up and get the ball so Trey could get loose. You got to be able to let Trey get loose. You got to Trey. Yeah, because if Trey don't get loose, this series is over. Because you have nobody on your team who could get their shot like that, like Trey can. Herder came a little bit and Bogdanovich, but Bogdanovich knees messed up. And Herder, he can a little bit, but he's not as effective as Trey. Because see, Trey could get to that next level. He got the floater, or he has the step back. He got the complete package for offense. So that's what I would do. That's what I would do in game 3. If I'm the Bucks, I would pressure them like tonight. And if I'm the Hawks, I would move my help up instead of keeping them by the basket. So that's what I would do if I'm the Hawks.
Yeah.
Man, I would kind of if you had to. Yeah, they shoot too. Yeah, and Trey Young need to stop pulling from the doggone moon too. Cut that.
I never understood that. Like,
you know what I mean?
You get benched for that.
Yeah, but that's
bad.
But see, this is the media's fault. The media trying to talk about he's better than Kyrie, and I'm trying to tell these guys, dog, Kyrie would have went to the hole like 8-10 times already. The game got out of hand like that. He would have finished with the left. He would have finished with the right. He would have hit the mid range. He'd have posted them up. Dude, Trey Young is nowhere near the stratosphere of Kyrie Irving.
He ain't big enough yet.
Right.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
Yeah.
You were not right. You're not on that level. Like, and that's what people gotta understand. And then people trying to compare him to Iverson. I'm like, dude, Iverson had the complete package.
Oh, man.
He is not messing with Iverson. Iverson's ball control was way better than Trey Young's.
Yeah.
So I think people, because Yeah, because people are young. Like they didn't watch them games growing up. I watched these games. Iverson would come down court like in 2 seconds. Like he already at the half.
Not even
already
Iverson.
fixing you up.
Yeah, not even Iverson. He ain't even touching David
thing to watch.
Stoudemire. So it's like
yeah, he ain't touching Mighty Mouse. No, he ain't touching Mighty Mouse. Mighty Mouse had that nasty jab step.
Mighty Mouse is mine, yo. And T-Dot, yeah.
But man, I might sound crazy, but
the
I
whole
don't know.
team
If
that
I was
they
the
have,
Hawks,
Doug Christie and all that.
if I was the Hawks, I would play like a 2-3 zone. Pack
No, that's bad. I wouldn't play a 2-3 because Giannis could get in the middle. It's over. Because Giannis' passing ability, you would run a 2-3 zone against somebody like a Capella in the middle. Like somebody who's not as skilled as that. Because you got to think about it. If you run a 2-3 zone,
who's guarding Giannis then? Sorry, who's guarding Giannis?
Hell, they already don't have nobody that can guard Giannis. So I would just pack the paint. And he kind of plays like LeBron, a kick out, like a 4 and out.
All the Hawks have to do is shut everybody else down. You can't let Drew. That's what I'm saying.
LeBron.
No, Giannis, listen. Giannis is going to get his points. He just is. Worry about, don't let Drew Holiday. This is what killed them. Drew Holiday and Bobby Portis off the bench really killed the Hawks tonight. Yeah. That's what killed the Hawks. Yeah. All you have to do is limit them, and you'll be fine. Giannis is going to get his points. We've seen Giannis put up big points, but his team loses. You want Giannis to get his points because everybody else, those points that he's doing, they're not that impactful. But if you let Middleton go off or you let Drew go off, then that's going to mess up your defense because now you're trying to cover up all these leaks and you can't do it. It done hit you. So now that's what I'm saying. I would still do what I'm doing. John Collins is doing fine on him and Capella. John going to be him. But if you let Drew or Bobby Portis or them other guys like Forbes or Brook Lopez go off like
Lopez was getting too.
Yeah, because they were worried about Lopez getting to the hole. Because remember, Lopez went to the hole and he was dominating like he should have been doing.
True.
And that's his problem. Lopez plays too small for his size. He plays 6'3" instead of 7'1".
That's a fact.
Just like
I always see Lopez as a
he played just like Porzingis and played just like
Matt,
Mr. Glass.
That's all Brook do. He sit right there. He sit right at the 3 line. I'm like, dude, get your big ass in the post. Because I would be throwing the ball to him all day, like here.
All these big men, all of them do.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Porzingis play like that too.
Yeah, but just to add to what HD said about just to add to what HD said about that 2-3 zone defense, it would work against a team that really can't shoot that well. But you have to understand something. Milwaukee has a lot of good shooters, and also, they run a good pick and roll with Drew Holiday and Giannis, and that can break down a 2-3, a 1-3-1, or 3-2 easily. You know what I'm saying? So that because the backcourt is so preoccupied with Drew Holiday at that point, and then you end up leaving Giannis in the basket. So you had a lose-lose situation for that.
Yeah. Zone defense, to me, I hate it. I've always hated zone defense. I just hate it. I hated it in football and I hate it in basketball. I just don't like zone defense because to me, it makes your team weaker to me. To me, if you man up or you could trap a little bit, I think that'll work. Like I said, Giannis is going to be Giannis. He's going to score. It's just those other players. You saw how they beat the Nets in Game 7. They let KD go off. Everybody else locked down. That's all you have to do when you're playing teams like that. You can't let those other guys get off.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Just like in the 1990 Eastern Conference Final Series with the Bulls and the Pistons. You know what I'm saying? They would always let Mike get off and get his, 30, 40 points a game. So you know what I'm saying? Because you knew by the fourth quarter he'll be tired out. You know what I'm saying? And you would keep the ancillary players at bay. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them get any confidence. Don't let them get in the rhythm. And that's basically what Milwaukee did in this game, and what they should have continued to do. You know what I'm saying? Just Atlanta.
Yeah, but Atlanta also, Q, they gotta learn how to not shoot all them dumbass threes. You gotta go to the post, and you also gotta shoot the mid range. You have to. To me, I want to see John Collins. I want to see John Collins get utilizing him correctly. I would be throwing it to him in the post. I would be running some back cuts to get him open, back screens to get him open, so he can get a hook shot off or a floater. Like, dude, attack their middle. That's all you got to do. I don't really trust the Bucks like that. I think the Bucks could blow another game if they because I just think they're stupid. They're gonna go back to what they did in game one. Okay, we're gonna just shoot the three all day and just hope Giannis go off.
Right.
Yeah, Atlanta don't win their game twos.
Right. Right. And in game three, they gonna break it in game three. So
get me off. Damn.
Bro, they've been kicking me off all night. They mad at me about these videos. I do what I did that top 90. I knew it. I knew it was finna be hate. I knew they was finna say.
People coming a couple of your videos, HD. You going there, huh?
Yeah. Bro, my boy called me back. My boy called me back. He was like, nigga, I don't know why that nigga asked you to do a top 90, nigga. I knew you was gonna do it. And you got off of work too, and you was mad all day, so I know you definitely was gonna do it.
Crazy.
He was laughing, man. He was crying on the floor. He said, this nigga's stupid. He said this nigga actually, he told his cousin, dog, just peep it. This nigga here actually did 90. Then he said, psych, nigga, 100. I said, oh, that nigga an asshole.
That was easy, bro. That was like easy work.
That shit.
No. So
I think, like I said, the Bucks should win this next game. The Bucks should beat these guys in 5. I just don't trust the Bucks.
Sure.
I don't trust them. And then you got to understand, after a loss, Nate McMillan, he knows how to adjust. His team plays a lot better the next game. So, and I don't trust Budenholzer.
Nate McMillan's gonna look at that tape.
That's what you call coaching, Doc Rivers.
Yeah.
That's what you call coaching, Doc Rivers.
Yep. Exactly, Matt. Exactly, Q. You right, Q, and you right, Matt. Y'all are right. And then Doc, I hope you watching this because you need to go to Coaching for Dummies. You got to get that book out there.
Doc stayed with the best talent in the world, like
best talent.
Tyrone, no clue.
Oh man,
Tyrone.
Well, at least Tyron no clue adjusts. It's just later he adjusts. Well, at least he adjusts. You know, Doc don't adjust at all. He got to wait till he lose 2 games in a row or something. He got to wait, and then he still don't make an adjustment. Yeah. Tyronn Lue lose 2 games in a row. He make an adjustment, and then it works.
Man, God damn, they chopping up.
Clippers are looking good. The Clippers are looking good, man. They can win that next game. You're right, HD. Because I was like, man, come back and flip it like that.
I told you, man. I just didn't feel it. Like I watched game 1 and 2. Even with the Suns doing all they did, I rewatched it because I recorded. I rewatched it and I was just sitting there like, I just sat there like,
yeah.
They should be up 2-1 right now.
I was just sitting there like
Games were way too close. Yeah, you're right. Because look,
Yeah, because I
got
saw
Reggie Jackson balling. Reggie's gonna ask for a whole lot of money.
Man, he gonna be out of there next year.
Oh, of course. I mean, he should. I mean, he's earned it. Look at where he's come from, dog. OKC to Detroit, and then now here. Like his whole career, he's been said to be a bum. This guy just balled out.
Cino and T, they'll take him back.
Yeah.
They'll take him back.
Nah, he ain't going to Detroit. He gonna go somewhere that they really need him in.
Come on to Miami, man. We need you.
That would be a good fit, by the way. If he go to Miami, that would be a good fit.
Yeah.
That would be a real good fit. Because Jimmy Butler could facilitate.
Yeah.
They just need a score. They just need a score to take on most of the load.
Yeah. That's right. That James Harden would have fit in if they would have actually smartened up and freaking mainly Pat Riley would have smartened up and actually traded for James Harden for instead he wanted to keep on Duncan Robinson and Tyler Hero, which I don't understand.
Oh, man, I would have sent their ass off with some cornflakes
immediately.
Exactly.
Tyler Hero, what, 21?
Yeah, he's 21, but to have a kid with that damn IG model.
Yep.
He knocked up one. Oh man. I didn't know he got one of them knocked up, bro. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he knocked up.
Already?
Yep.
His little brother's gonna come up in the league too behind him. I heard he's better than him.
They better than him?
Yeah.
It might be because so far how he looked like just a bubble guy. He can't play outside the bubble.
Yeah.
It's the real sophomore jinx right here.
Bubble gangster, man. Bubble gangster.
Bubble gangsters. BG bubble gangsters.
What happened to Jimmy Butler, man?
Butler, he got hurt, and then he tried to come back. He was balling in the games. It's just that Jimmy's not that. I mean, Jimmy's the guy who you need Jimmy for the fourth quarter. He's more of a guy who plays like he facilitates, he plays lax. But see, this is the problem I had with Jimmy, like even in the past. Jimmy has the capability of taking over and doing a lot. Like sometimes he'll play too much to the system instead of just becoming the system saying, I'm the guy, I'm going to just take this over. Not saying he can't. It's just that he spends too much time facilitating. And plus, that was the problem with Miami. They didn't really have Bam. If Bam would have played an ounce, if he would have played a little okay, the Miami would have been better. Bam played like shit. The whole series, he was missing out. And everybody talk about Hero and Robinson. I'm like, no, nigga. Bam played. Bam, the reason they lost. Bam didn't give them nothing. It was mind-boggling to me. I'm like, oh man, this dude might be a bubble game.
I don't know. He had to be paying.
Bubble gangsters.
Yeah.
Because the jump off like that, man, like he had to be playing hurt or something.
Yeah, messing with the fat white girls. That's what hurt him.
Hey, what up, HD?
What's up, Cash Rules? What you thought about the game?
Hey, I feel like it's gonna be a long series, man.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's gonna be at least game 7.
Yeah, like I said, if the Bucks play like game 1, it's going to be game 7, do or die. If they play like tonight, it's going 5. I just don't see them being able to stop Brook Lopez on the inside, and then Portis coming in gave them a big boost. That opened up the 3-point line for everybody. So because they tried to collapse guys down low, that just opened it up. Drew Holiday has been killing them the first game and this game. Drew Holiday is a big upgrade over Bledsoe, so that was a big piece. And I think Middleton, he was okay at certain points, but he really didn't do nothing tonight. So the guys who I would worry about is the supporting cast.
He's still PPP loan.
He had the table with Paul George still.
Drew Holiday had a nasty dunk in game 1.
Yeah,
that he really came alive.
Yeah, I like Drew Holiday, man. Drew Holiday, that's the thing. Drew Holiday has always been like this since Philly. I knew about him in Philly. He just kept getting hurt so much.
Yeah,
because he played hard.
I completely forgot that he was actually. I think he was in the 2013 All-Star game. I forget.
Drew was he just got hurt. He just got hurt too much, and that's the problem with him is just injury. If he could stay healthy, I knew Drew would be a baller because I was seeing this guy lock down guys that were twice his size. I'm like, man, this guy got dog in him. And then his little brothers are all too. Justin and Aaron.
Yeah, I was hoping my Pacers would have picked him up before Milwaukee got him.
Oh yeah, facts. That would have been nasty. That would have been the first trio of brothers on the team. That would have been nasty for the Pacers. I think that would have helped the Pacers get better. But
what do you think about Rick Carlisle?
Man, I knew when he left Dallas. I text my boys. I said, "Watch us go after him." And sure enough, 2 days later, I was like, "Man,
look, I'm putting White on my next application, nigga. I'm putting White down. I'm putting White. I'm going in there. I'm gonna have a little dad hat on.
Goddamn sense.
I'm
brought him back.
Right, Matt. And Matt, he got fired, but they're gonna say, Rick Carlisle stepped down. No, that white boy got fired.
They had to do that because he got them their first. They won an only championship.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly.
Luka fired him.
Yeah, Luka fired him. That's what happened. But
that's what I'm saying. Like this league, man, it's hard for these coaches to coach anymore. These players is running everything.
Kevin Durant or Kyrie Irving would have got him fired. They would have got destroyed. But because it's Luka, they're protecting him. Just
because
like
it's the white boy.
Yeah, they protect him just like they've been protecting him. So now the GM been there forever, and he said that he said that he got fired because Luka didn't like him. That's why.
Probably.
So I think Jason Kidd will be a good fit for them. Kidd knows how to run the point. He's probably one of the best ever to run the point. But what they're gonna have to do is Jason can't have him like Giannis in Milwaukee and just depend on him bringing the ball up all the time. You got to be able to move the ball around, and he's got to be able to play off the ball. If Luka don't play off the ball, he's never going to win like a championship. LeBron only won because he has some of the best.
Which is why I think Reggie Jackson would be a good fit in Dallas. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah, Reggie would fit Dallas. Yeah, that would work. Reggie would fit Dallas or the Heat. If he go to Dallas, that would help out Luka because Luka won't have to dominate the ball all the time. But we got to see because Mark Cuban he liked the white guys and all that. So we'll see what he do. But Porzingis is definitely gone.
Thank God.
Yeah. But Porzingis is a guard. All he is a 7'3" guard.
Yeah.
That's all he is.
Hey, but I thought Jason Kidd had beef with Mark Cuban though.
I don't think he had beef with Mark Cuban. I never heard that.
When he left, remember when they won the championship in 2011? I thought
2011.
Cuban was mad at him with the way that he had left him. Yeah. He cut out after they won the championship. I guess Cuban was kind of mad at him.
Well, Jason Kidd went to go get paid.
Mad at him.
Jason Kidd
that championship.
Right. Jason Kidd was trying to get that money. You know what I'm saying? This was his last. He felt he had 2-3 years left. I don't know what the Knicks were thinking and
money talks.
Money, because Jason Kidd, I knew wasn't gonna be. I knew he was done after that run. You could just tell he was done. It was time. They was bringing JJ Barea in a lot of time to fill in for him.
Yeah. So JJ Barea beat LeBron in the final.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. JJ Barea was killing them. And see, this is the thing. I had to break down LeBron thing again to people like, dude, y'all forget 07. Like when he lost, he played terrible in that finals. And then he tried to D up Tony Parker. When I saw he was guarding Tony Parker, I said, oh, it's over. Yeah. And then the following year they played the Magic. And I was like, when they struggled that game one, because I bet my homeboy, because I wasn't sure about betting them because I just didn't trust the Magic. It wasn't I ain't trust the Magic. I ain't trust Stan Van Gundy. I'm like, Stan Van Gundy done. So I knew we were going to lose something. I just didn't know it was going to be the championship game, but I knew it was going to lose at one point.
Yeah.
I'm glad they stopped Cleveland from making the finals that year because it seemed like the NBA was trying to have Kobe against LeBron that year. That's all they kept advertising that year.
They were trying to have Kobe versus LeBron for those three years because LeBron, that was going to be the initiation of passing the torch. Mm-hmm. That was going to be that was what it was. If you had two of the best going against each other in the league at the time, and that's when I knew LeBron didn't have it. Like I said, I've known about this since I think it was 03 I watched it. And then I remember his second year. His second year, some game happened. I forgot what it was. But it was yeah.
I got a picture to show you. Hold on. Mom. Grab that picture. Me and the Seahawks.
Oh, yeah.
Hold up. Hey. So this is how. I'm not talking about. Go along and get along. Look at this picture. Me, Richie Cher, Cam Chancellor, and I think that
Seahawks?
Yeah, that's the Seahawks.
Yeah, man. That's what's up.
Legion of Boom.
Yeah.
None of those guys are in.
That's what's up.
Are in the go along, get along. Okay.
None of them.
None of them.
Real brothers right there.
They treat.
Yo, you heard about your boy
LB.
What's going on?
Andrew Walker.
What's good, LB?
Was
They want to trade Russell Westbrook, right? Russell Wilson, right?
Yeah. Nah, Russell Wilson just wants to go to New York.
No, his wife wants to go to New York.
Oh, I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. I was about to be like, wait a minute. He said that?
No, his wife.
No, his wife wants to go to New York.
I was about to be like,
why was they at the game tonight, though? So why was they at the game tonight?
Oh, yeah, they was at the Atlanta game. Hey, I don't know. Matt Ryan better be worried.
Man, please don't.
Now just in the trade, Russell Wilson, Matt Ryan. Like, Matt Ryan be like, what the hell?
Sierra is from Atlanta.
Right. She is. She's from Atlanta.
Sierra's from Atlanta, yeah.
Don't start no shit.
Hey,
you don't want to be down there. They don't want to be down there. Future down there.
Right.
Let me ask you this, Jose. What do you think about that?
I'm gonna keep Aaron rotate.
What do you think about that play? That last play in the Super Bowl.
Oh, fuck.
The Russell Westbrook.
Wow.
Pete Carroll called.
Why you gotta bring that up, man?
He said, "Why you
He
gotta
said,
bring
shit.
that up?" Man, that hurt every Seahawks fan, dog. That hurt very hard.
That hurt every football player.
Man, that hurt my fan. That hurt.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell?
Mac,
That's the best argument.
Mac, you lucky I love you.
The last 20 years.
You're lucky I love you. No. No homo.
That hurt the soul. That hurt the soul.
No
right?
homo. No homo. You're lucky I love you, man. You're lucky I love you.
Jose, like, man, hold on, man. You just gotta lay off the Seahawks, man.
Lay off my team, man.
Hey, as long as y'all beat the Niners and the Rams, dog, I can celebrate. So I can talk trash to all these Ram and Niner fans down here.
Man, fuck the Rams. I can't say that.
That's the true NFC West. That's the true NFC West rivalry.
I can't say that too loud. My stepdad is a Rams fan.
If mining, I was like, yeah, man.
Yeah. I enjoyed that.
I was happy that
I enjoyed that shit.
I couldn't stand Peyton Manning.
We got like what?
Oh,
We got like a month ago.
Well, yo, you heard about your boy?
2 more months. 2 more months.
What'd you say, Matt?
Chauncey Billups?
Yeah, Portland. He's going to be a Portland coach.
So that's done deal?
Yeah. I looked it up. It is. He the next coach of the Portland Trailblazers.
You might well say this week over. You might well say we burning in July.
I don't know, Chris. We might be smoking Rams pack week 3, man. I don't know, dude. I might have a whole pack of cool Rams. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pack gold on it.
That's crazy.
I might go get the 100 pack, dog, for y'all.
Exactly.
Yeah, I can't wait too.
Oh, yes,
I know Donald gonna be talking trash.
Hey, I'm going to that game.
HD, I'm ready for week 1. You know why?
Oh yeah. We finna get at Dallas, dog. Dallas, yeah. We finna give them some of that Florida cooking.
No. Yeah, that and I'm gonna have my highest 57 songs ready for
Burundi.
For my state.
Man, you know what it be funny? You know what? I ain't gonna say it because I don't even want to jinx you. I ain't even gonna jinx you. I'm gonna keep that to myself because I was thinking of something earlier today, like that'll be funny. I don't want to jinx you on that one. I want you to talk your joint. My Eagles winning this year. I don't know. LB got a problem with that. Don't you got a problem with that, LB? My boy said, Derek Clark said my Eagles winning the division this year. Most people got Washington.
Lol.
Hey, what you think about Carson Wentz going to the Colts?
That was a good move for him because he'll have a better supporting cast. But the thing with Carson Wentz, the thing wrong with Carson Wentz is all they got to do is run the ball more and then lessen his throws, and they'll be all right because their team is fine. They just need a quarterback who can just manage the game. They got the running backs, they got the D-line, they got the front seven, they got the secondary. They got probably the most complete team in the AFC outside of the Bills and the Chiefs. So I think they could go far this year. I just don't trust the Titans. I don't think the Titans gonna do anything because I don't trust their secondary, and I don't trust their defense. Their defense was giving up a lot of rush yards last year.
Yeah, everybody got hyped over that Julio Jones move. I don't know. I think that's they might be a little too overhyped now.
Yeah, that's a hyped up. That's hyped up to me because Julio's problem has been he can't stay healthy. Right, he can't stay healthy. And every time Julio, man, like in big games and stuff, man, like he'll play good at times, but then he'll fade. So I don't know. It depends on what he does. But AJ Brown gonna be the guy. So all Julio got to do is offense.
Winning that sorry ass division, man. Please, Mellow. Dallas ain't finna win.
I'll be back.
Where were you when I said sorry to chicken?
As long as Jerry Jones is,
I'll be back.
All right.
And he said, "Dame tu mano. Are you sorry?" You
No.
And I did. Where the fuck were you?
How y'all like the Steelers this year?
I hate the Steelers, man. My uncle is a Steelers fan. We've been going at it since I've been alive, man. That's all I've been hearing. Six Super Bowls.
Fans, though. The older uncles.
We need all I know is the Giants need to do something, dog. They need to get Daniel Jones out of here, bro.
Man, that's y'all
they just
new.
Need to blow up the whole team. They need to blow up the whole team. Keep Saquon Barkley.
That's y'all new Eli.
I don't want him, bro. We never wanted him from the start. We was like, what the hell is going on, bro? Like, really?
Yeah, they messed up the Giants.
Why you don't know them?
Oh, that shit had me so upset.
Man, Daniel Jones is y'all new Eli, man.
Can we get rid of this? And I always had that conspiracy theory on New York Giants. I think they're one of those teams that's like anti-black quarterback. And a lot of people feel that way. Giants is one of those teams. Just
hell no. You ain't gonna have no nigga in New York playing. You crazy?
I know, right?
We can have anything else, but we got any other position black, but if it's the quarterback, no.
The quarterback, right?
Come on,
dog. You know damn well they ain't gonna let no black quarterback. I'm sorry, LB. Willie Beeman is not coming to New York, nigga. Y'all stuck with Cap. Y'all stuck with Cap off on any given Sunday. Y'all not
like we in New York, dog. Like, what is this nonsense? Like, we ain't like in the middle of like Alabama somewhere. We in New York. Like, dog, like
damn, you just gonna work out.
Where's this owner of the Giants from? I would like to know where he from. Like,
it don't matter. Y'all ain't finna get no black quarterbacks. You can hang that up.
Huh?
It don't matter. Y'all ain't finna get no black quarterback. It don't matter where your owner from. You can hang that up.
We could have had that one black. We could have had, I think, Haskins.
Yeah, and look where he's at right now.
Haskins gonna be straight at Pittsburgh.
And look where
he gonna be straight at Pittsburgh. Haskins came out too early. That would not have been a good pick for y'all.
No, he started laughing like at the party. I think they had the camera on him when the Giants skipped over him. He was like, "What the?" Like,
nah, that would have been a good pick for y'all. He said Ohio State. That is true. Ohio State has never had no good quarterback. All of them been trash.
All I'm saying is we need to blow up the whole damn team. Just keep Saquon Barkley. That's it.
So was the Browns a fluke last year, or are they coming back this year?
You said who?
The Browns.
Are they coming to
man,
play?
I don't know why y'all Giants.
The Browns gonna be straight. I mean, all they gotta do is
know your number one pick.
All they gotta do is give the ball to Chubb and Kareem, and they good. And then their defense is straight. Like Baker don't have to do nothing. They figured it out last year. Like, oh, we don't need Baker to throw this many times. Duh, you got 2 stud running backs. Why would you pay for them if you're not going to use them?
Yeah, I think they're gonna do good this year.
LB,
Finally.
LB, I don't know why y'all shitting on one pick already. Just because he ain't come to the OTAs or they didn't do the OTAs. Y'all shitting on your number 1 pick already. Shitting on Kadarius Toney.
Said trade Odell.
Yeah, they should have never got Odell. I thought that was stupid.
Yeah, no,
LB will take you back, Odell.
To
you in New
me,
York.
he's okay.
What
got 1 catch just.
I said you want Odell in New York, don't you, LB?
No, I wanted him out of there after you went on the boat. I was really hot off that. Like, I was so hot.
What the hell was he doing, bro?
LB said, "Nah, man."
The whole damn city was hot, like, off of that. Because Twitter was like, "Yo, if y'all lose next Sunday, we coming for that ass."
Oh yeah, I knew y'all was finna lose because I said, "Oh, Odell finna fuck up." I knew he was. He couldn't handle that pressure. That pressure.
He want to be in LA. His fruit cup ass, man.
Hey, man, pressure bust pipes.
He more LA. He more like he can't handle New York media. They will destroy him. Like, you want to go to LA where all the fruit cups at? Hollywood. You want to be in that lifestyle, like that Hollywood lifestyle.
Man,
like,
Odell said that's Mr. Fruit Cup to you, buddy.
Man, listen. let me tell you something.
Odell, remember he liked them chicks.
Right.
You remember he liked them chicks.
All the real New York niggas were like,
and I loved Odell. I loved Odell before that vote incident. Before that vote incident, I loved Odell. I gave Odell so many passes, dog.
Man, I watched Odell at LSU. Odell is overrated, just like Ben Simmons was in basketball. Both of them was overrated. Odell was vastly overrated. Like, he was just athletic. He couldn't run routes worth a damn. Like that other kid, what's his name? Landry. Landry was the beast. That was the beast. He just wasn't flashy like Odell.
Yeah, that's the beast.
Yeah.
Got out.
I loved Odell in the beginning, and Odell just pissed me off. I was like, you know what? Whatever, bro.
Man, I didn't like Odell.
Odell liked them. He liked them chicks that don't take a bath. Remember?
That's a damn shit.
Damn, that's what he said. He said that stupid shit for real, huh?
He said that. I don't remember him saying that. I remember him saying he got a fetish, like a doo-doo fetish or something. I remember that.
This nigga said a doo-doo fetish, man. That's some nasty ass shit, LP.
That's what he said. He like
laughing, dog.
He like getting he like getting doo-doo brown on his chest by women and all that stuff.
Wait a minute, so I thought he was doing that, so the girls was doing that to him.
Oh no, wait. Oh, he was doing it to them?
Yeah, the girls.
That's what I thought.
Man, listen, I don't even know. Either way, that's still nasty, bro.
Man,
I know people got their fetishes. I don't be saying a word, but listen.
That's disgusting.
Hey,
because I see it, like a lot of people been getting exposed out here. Like a lot of people getting exposed out here.
I heard some stuff in my day.
Yeah, Derek Clark. We remember that. That's why we're talking about him. Yeah, that chick coming out and saying he got a poop fetish. Nasty ass. He looked like.
I ain't gonna be I don't be judging people off they fetishes, but some of y'all gotta like relax. That's some 2 girls 1 cup stuff. Like
that shit was nasty too. I remember somebody sent me that.
I remember that. I almost threw up.
I never even watched that shit.
What is this?
I almost threw up.
Cuss them out. Yeah.
Just Minneapolis. Oh my.
I just seen a whole lot of. I seen some that Vlad posted the other day. Like with like a New York government senator or something, like a representative in the government. He got caught in one of those buildings in New York where they do BDSM. Like the girl be like whooping on him and all that with the whip and all that. He all tied up with the whole thing.
Bondage and all that.
What is that? It was on World Star. I said, what the hell?
Yeah.
For real?
Man, shut up. Shut up when mama's talking to you. Pow. I was like, y'all think, wow.
Hey, HD, that 100 list, man. I know I left some players off of that. It was fun to make, but I know I left a bunch of players off that list.
Man, that shit was hard for me. I was going off I went off the dome, bro.
I still didn't finish part 3 and 4.
Oh yeah, you gonna laugh when you get to 5. LB gonna be over there cracking up.
Y'all need to start doing LeBron like that. You about to have them mad. You about to just have them upset and just ready to curse you out.
Bro, they already kicked me off my stream like 4 or 5 times all tonight. 6 times, 8 times. They be kicking me off.
Because you made 90 parts.
Yeah, he mad as hell, dog, at that video. I know he saw it. He was like, what is this? It only has 2-3 views. Hold on. LeBron is not better than Teddy. He like, hold on, this is messed up. Hold on. And he's on number 50. What's going on? Man, he was hot. LeBron pissed, yo. I know he hot.
Hey, I was gonna add Matt Maloney to my list.
Matt Malone.
Oh no, I can't go that far, dog. No, Matt Maloney was terrible.
I need it. Nah, come on, man. Matt Malone.
Yeah, I can't go that far now.
Did you
Matt
put Brandon
Maloney,
Roy in the list?
Who you said who?
Did you put Brandon Roy in your list?
Brandon Roy didn't play long enough.
He was.
Did you put
long enough, but he's still better than LeBron.
Did you put Sean Bradley on the list?
No, I didn't put Sean Bradley on there. Hell no. Sean Bradley like the bottom. He the bottom like 500 players ever.
Hey, did you put Tom Chambers on there? That's one guy I just thought about.
Oh, I forgot about Tom, but Tom should be on there. I forgot about him. I forgot about a couple people, man. But
did you forget about John Starks?
I put him on one.
Yeah, I didn't put John Starks on.
The strawberry and white chocolate.
LeBron's a better how can I say it? He's a better
overall.
It was a better facilitator, better passer, a better shooter. I would say LeBron's the better scorer. Defensively, they both weren't that good.
No.
So, but White Chocolate didn't play that long, like at a high level. So I can't compare him.
Nice.
He got a chip though.
Well, yeah, he got a chip, but he was.
Yeah, he does gotta have a chip.
Like the 5th or 6th.
Got the LA chip, right?
No, the Miami.
Miami.
He won with D-Wade and Shaq.
Yeah.
Like Sacramento went to the next level after they traded him for Mike Bibby.
Yeah.
Did he put Sean Marion on their list?
Sean Marion, I didn't put him up there, but he deserves to be on the list. Like I said, I missed some people.
Man, I would even put Dan Marley on LeBron, dog.
I did. I put him on mine.
Yeah, he got it. Yeah, Cash Rules got his list on my shit too. He picked up some people that I missed.
I thought about somebody. I thought about somebody just now. Did you put Ike Austin on the list?
Put Darren Marley on there. Darren Marley even better than LeBron.
No, Cash Rules put Marley on there. I forgot about Marley. Like, dog.
Put Darren Marley.
You gotta understand. This is me coming off of work.
Did you put
work, like working a 10-hour shift, dog? Like my head.
You put Elton Brand?
No, I didn't put Elton Brand on that.
Did you put Ike Austin? Did you put Ike Austin on the list?
Who the hell is Ike Austin? Damn, that sounds
the Orlando Magic.
That sounds like Stone Cold.
Yeah,
okay, that's why I don't remember.
In the late 90s, you remember he played on
he's a bum. He's a bum. I don't remember bums, LB.
I remember Ike Austin, dog.
I would take Doliak. I would take Doliak over him.
If Elton Brand could have stayed healthy, he would have been on the list.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
You would take Donald Royal.
Is Catino Mobley on the list?
No, Catino.
Let me ask y'all this: who y'all think is the least?
HD, you remember Donald Royal?
Yeah. Hold on, real quick, Q. But yeah, we're gonna go back to that. What you said, Matt?
Who y'all think is the least paid player in the NBA?
The least paid?
Yeah.
Shit.
Man, who knows?
I don't know, because you got to remember a lot of guys who are on the bench, they're getting paid league minimum.
And you got those two-way players that still like they got a contract with the league and a contract with the developmental.
Yeah,
that's hard to say.
That's hard.
I can tell you who should be getting paid.
Yeah, we know who you're gonna say. Go ahead,
I can
Q.
tell you who shouldn't be getting paid.
Who that?
Ben Simmons.
Oh, you already know, bro.
Ben the Bus Simmons.
Bus Simmons? Yeah.
He gets 37 million.
Daryl, Steve Francis was good, but he never got to that next level. It's like
what slowed him down was Orlando. But he went to Orlando. That's where the fall off started.
Yeah, he fell off when he went to Orlando. No, he had that one.
He was great on the Rockets.
He was that one okay season, and with Coutinho, that's when he got trashed because his lover left. Excuse me, allegedly his lover left.
Yo, come on, don't kill my boy Steve like that.
I'm not trying to kill him. I mean, it's facts. I mean, the dude like boy cooler, so it's not my fault.
The only time I was like, come on, man, when he gave himself a champagne shower, like in the club. I think this was like years later, like in the
why we always
2000s.
get all the fruitcakes, dog?
Huh?
HD, why we always get the fruitcakes in Orlando, dog? Allegedly.
Because the organization is ran by fruitcakes.
They not fruitcakes, dog.
Hey, wait, I'll say this though: if you go back and watch that 2000 dunk contest, you'll see it now. You'll see that little chemistry they had.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Dog.
Y'all know who Tyler Hall?
You talking about the front flip dunk? Come on,
You
man.
said Tyler Hall?
Yeah.
I heard of Tyler Hall. Who he play for?
He plays for the Knicks.
Somebody got to turn their music down.
Yeah.
He plays for the Knicks. He gets paid $25,000. He gets paid $25,000.
Yeah.
To play for the Knicks.
Wow. That's crazy.
You know the highest player?
Yeah, I'm making more money than he is.
The White Howard didn't make my list. I don't believe
18 million.
But Run TMC, yes, they all made my list. Tim Hardaway, Mitch Richmond, and Chris Muller made my list. Yes.
Damn.
Hey Jose, I gotta mute you. That music.
Chris Muller?
Yeah, somebody playing music that hard.
Yeah.
Damn.
I can't because I
go. Somebody jam. Somebody jam.
Is that list Shrimp better than LeBron? That list Shrimp?
I put him on the list.
Yeah, he put him on the list, but I didn't put. I put. Let me see the list, man. I gotta. I gotta see.
Is Emeka
He was solid,
Okafor on
man.
the
He played for my Pacers. He played for Seattle.
Yeah, I had.
You said Omega Okafor?
Yeah, I said is Emeka
Got up
Okafor
against
on the
Jordan and them. So,
No, I didn't put Shrimp on my list. And I didn't put Emeka Okafor on my list.
okay.
I didn't put them on my list. On my list, I had Kobe Bryant, Akeem Olajuwon, Dennis Rodman, Tim Duncan, Allen Iverson, the Big O,
Tell
Larry
them to go
Legend,
on your videos.
Magic.
Don't name them all HD.
Yeah,
Tell them to go give
yeah. Just go on the
Yeah,
video.
I'm gonna go on the videos anyway, but
Yeah, because I feel cute. Like, look, man, that's too much. It is. Like, I was gonna do one long video. I was gonna do one long video. I said, hell no, I'm just gonna
this is part 1 of 9, and then I seen the extra 0. I'm like, God damn. He's going on a tirade. That's why
let's just know, Matt Miz, I lost a lot of friends who were LeBron fans after that. let's just say that my show is whack. I got a whack podcast now, so you know it is what it is, man. You know, you got to take the good with the bad. You know, you got to take the good with the bad.
That's it, you know.
Is Zebo on the list? No, Zebo did not make my list. It was too many power forwards that were better than Zebo, dog. Go watch the videos, Mello, and you'll go watch it 1 through 5. You'll listen to it, and you'll like what you hear. It's some guys on there you're gonna be like, oh yeah, he was better than
about
Zebo.
30 minutes of video, so
right.
You might have to do the next 100.
I was about to troll.
Oh man.
Y'all cold.
I was about to troll and say what's the name from Minnesota? Was something Hudson.
Dog, Troy Hudson. Look, man, Troy Hudson was a one-hit wonder. He like Daryl Armstrong.
Troy Hudson, he said. Oh my Lord.
I know you haven't heard that name in a while.
In a long time, nigga. That's like Matt Maloney. Nigga.
Maloney. Oh shit.
That nigga LB went throwback for real. Man, y'all remember Troy Hudson with the dreads, nigga.
Because I think that's what Latrell Sprewell got there when he was there. Because I think Latrell Sprewell ended up there when Troy Hudson was there.
All right,
Jose. You had the other dude, Scissor. You had the other dude, Ronnie Scissor. Serviac.
Lay my stuff down.
Oh, that was your stepdad music?
Yeah. That wasn't me. I know better.
Yeah.
So,
Jason Richardson. No, Jason Richardson make my list, dog. Dog, you gotta go watch the video, because if you watch it, like my cousin said, he was like, man, I said some names, like he was like, man,
what about Mookie Blaylock?
I thought about it.
I love Mookie, but Mookie's not a top 100 player to me. I won't put him in there.
I put him on the next wave though.
Yeah, the next 100. Yeah, next 100, I would put him on that list.
Y'all are crazy.
Man, Mookie was good. It's just, I mean, he was okay, but my list, dog, he wouldn't make my list, dog. My list got none but killers on it. Everybody ready. Even my last, my 80 to 100, that list is nasty. You got some beats.
What was that center that Detroit had? He was nice.
Ben Wallace.
No, it was Emeka Okafor. You're right. I think it's Emeka Okafor. Right? He used to play for the
Pistons.
Oh, but from the Bobcats?
No.
Yeah, the Bobcats. Yeah, that was
Emeka Okafor.
Okay, he played for the Bobcats. Okay, so it was another guy. He was big. Okay, he played for the
He got
Texans.
drafted there when they first became the podcast.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Big brother dude. Not
Talk about Gerald Wallace. You might
The
be talking
best
about Gerald
ballers,
Wallace.
like, should do what state got the best ballers of all time? It's gonna be either Chicago or New York. But a lot of people have said Chicago.
Only 2 people said that.
No, I heard more people say it.
Nicholas and who was the other guy? Uncle Frank. But no, it wasn't Uncle Frank. It was somebody else. Nicholas, somebody else. And they had to like do like massive ass pulls to come to that conclusion.
Of course, I put Rasheed on the list. Daryl, Rasheed Wallace was the best power forward in that era outside of Tim Duncan.
Watch the video.
Rasheed Wallace doesn't get enough love, and this is what pisses me off about the NBA. They don't give their stars their flowers. It took Kobe Bryant to die for him to get his actual flowers. That should never happen. And that's
is he getting his flowers? It felt like he got his flowers. Now the media is like trying to like erase this dude. Like,
who?
Kobe.
No, I'm talking
about, like I feel like they be like they be disrespecting him. Like
I'm not talking about the media. I'm talking about like some of the fans. Like they used to be saying some bullshit about Kobe, and they actually finally gave him his respect.
Yeah,
but it took him to die for him to get his respect. And the media,
were you in that stream with Sino when we was trying to celebrate Kobe's 1 year anniversary? Like,
oh yeah.
Bruh, I was ready to like really like drop kick niggas like in the stream.
Yeah,
I got bad. I had to like leave and come back.
Oh no, Theo Ratliff didn't make it. He didn't make my list. Yeah, Kobe. They hate on Kobe because
that disrespect was so high, dog. It was so ridiculous.
Yeah, they was trying to be. I remember they tried to be ridiculous with it and stuff.
Kobe Bryant was a role player. Like, nigga, what?
Yeah, I remember that.
Nigga, what?
That one super crazy Kobe fan was on there going off. I forget his name.
Was it the one that be wearing like the thing over his face with the purple headband? Or you talking about the other guy with the purple dude right there saying he in the media? Well, he gonna be in the media.
I don't remember. I just know every time he hop on Sino's live talking about Kobe, he's always cussing and going hard for Kobe.
Because he's right, man. They killed Kobe, man. Let me not say it.
Yeah, exactly. They did.
Allegedly.
I don't even like subscribe to the whole conspiracy of that. I think it's just some people just die. That's the way
it's unfortunate. Huh? The only helicopter to go in the sky.
That one no just die right there.
I agree with LB.
I just don't run to
the
Illuminati every single time a celebrity dies.
Ain't no damn Illuminati.
I don't care what they like. People tell me this all the time.
It's not Illuminati. It's not Illuminati. I understand what you're saying. I'm trying to explain it. It's not Illuminati. They called it that to put a name on it. It's not Illuminati. Illuminati is us. We're the beholders of the light. That's what Illuminati is.
Oh God.
It's not them. They're just nothing but
Jose.
I know. I had this.
Jose, you're a holder of the light.
Yeah, I had this debate before with other people. I just call it by the name that everybody know. Like I don't like play the semantics of what they are.
Good night, Jose.
Like that's what I'll be saying. Like I just don't play the semantics of like the name.
It's
like we know what they are. I don't care what name they go by. You know who I'm talking about.
All I know is this, man. All I know is it's very coincidental that he just died and then LeBron passed him up. That just to me is very coincidental. Just like it's coincidental what happened to Deshaun Watson. He wanted to trade. Now 23 women come out of nowhere saying he did something. I mean, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Now, if Kobe would have died a week later or 2 weeks later, then I would agree with you and Jose, like, oh, I don't believe it. Yeah, he just died. But he just died just that fast, and then his helicopter was the only one to be let go. That don't make no sense.
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying. That don't make no sense. That's not.
He went in some type of circle. Like, you know, that's weird. Right. That's weird, bro. Oh.
Right. And then Kobe Pilot knew he shouldn't have flown it. Even the people who were like on the ground even said he shouldn't have flown it. Nobody pressured him anyway. They tried to say Kobe pressured him, and he didn't. Kobe didn't pressure him. Kobe would, even people who have flown with Kobe before said Kobe always goes with his pilot's best judgment. If his pilots say, let's do this, he does it. He's not finna push the envelope saying, let's go do this. That's what I'm saying. The shit just sound real far-fetched to me.
Yep.
That's just far-fetched.
Now, COVID the day on Kobe's death. That's not no coincidence, dog. I don't care what.
Right.
Okay, we could say it's speculation, this and that, the other. But how? And then they turn around and say, "Oh, Italy has such a big spread of this shit," and it starts spreading from Italy.
Mm-hmm.
They said a whole bunch of people died over there. I don't know, man.
Shit crazy.
How they go from China to Italy?
Corona, that's like. That's definitely no.
I don't know.
Now that
crazy
shit.
Hey, it's America, man. All this ain't no coincidence.
I ain't even think this ain't even America. This started over in
right. Everyone else was allowed. They were the only ones allowed.
I know conspiracy theorists.
Everyone else. I'm a realist. I'm not in the conspiracy either. It's just that if I see something, it's like that Illuminati shit they talk about. I don't be into that shit. I just go along with something that just seems like it's just too coincidental.
Yep.
It's just real too coincidental to me how all of that happened. Like it don't make sense. Like Kobe passed Michael record. You know what I'm saying? If Mike would have died right then and there, oh, I know something went down. He didn't cut the check to the right person.
Yeah.
But Kobe just died like that. And plus, you even said it, LB. They've been trying to erase him out of history forever.
Yep.
So
right.
It's true. It's so true.
Mainly now when they just be saying like outlandish stuff. Like I remember one time Mass Kellerman just had like a random conversation and he just blurted out. I remember when Mass Kellerman just said some random it was last year, he just said randomly, he was like, oh, randomly he just goes, Giannis is better than Kobe. I was like, what? It was so random. Like, I was like,
right.
Last year,
what up, pal?
All-Star game. I was like, this is ridiculous.
Man, just getting off that clock.
Kobe, what do you call that? Fucking Avatar.
The king. But that's what they're trying to do. They've always tried to. But see, this is what messed the NBA up. The NBA don't understand is that people love Kobe. They loved watching Kobe play, even if you rooted
LA, dog.
Even if you rooted against him or hated him.
Why all this Kobe hate though?
I don't know.
Huh?
Why all this Kobe hate? Because the NBA been trying to sell him.
Because Kobe had that case. He was supposed to be out the league. They were done with Kobe. But Kobe messed their plans up. He was over there dropping 50s, 60s. He was dropping 70s. He was just Kobe was playing out of his mind. Like I remember one game he was going for 50. Like they was like the Lakers came back. They were down 15. Kobe is like a couple minutes away from sealing off the comeback. This nigga hit a turnaround shot and wet it. I said, "Oh my god, this nigga is a beast."
Right. Hey, that's why when Kobe retired, John, y'all notice when Kobe retired, he didn't really mess around with the NBA for a few years.
No.
He was still shitty over how they try to do him, bro.
Yeah,
they try to do him dirt. Yeah, they try to railroad Kobe. Shit, Kobe wasn't going for it.
He was working on Gianna's league and all that.
Right? Every time they put up a LeBron mural in LA, somebody would sabotage the mural. It's like, dude, stop painting
because that's what I'm saying. I had to get on Nick Wright on one of these videos. I'm like, Nick Wright, dude, you used to be a Kevin Durant fan. You was always on Kevin Durant.
Thank you.
Nick Ron.
Kansas City.
Well, he used to ride KD's jock.
Right. Yeah. You from Kansas City. C Penn from Kansas City. C Penn talks about dude used to love Durant all the time.
Yeah.
Right. Facts. That is facts.
You know what? I have like a real legit question, dog. I have like a real legit question.
Yeah.
Where are these media people coming from? Like the current ones, like Chris Star.
Well, if you remember Stino's video, Chris Star came from boxing. Like he tried to do boxing, but then he went into basketball because he got exposed for not knowing boxing. So he started doing basketball. And I remember
trying to get exposed for not knowing basketball too.
Right. But remember that show? They had cold pizza, then it turned into First Take.
Yeah.
Chris Broussard started coming around for that. Like he was coming out of nowhere. And I watched it one day. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? This guy don't know what the fuck he's talking about. You know, he was just saying some dumb shit. And then he just went on from there. Jamel Hill used to school him every day on that show. Because Jamel Hill schooled that was the old Jamel Hill when she was really from the deep. Now she done schooled out. But then she was serving all of them. She was serving. She was serving. Dude, it was crazy. Every day she came on. Like she was serving all of them. Stephen A, all of them, dog. She made all them niggas look like they ain't no shit. And it's like, how y'all been covering this shit longer than her? And she making y'all look like y'all ain't shit. Michael Smith too, that she worked with. Michael Smith used to shit on them too. So that's what I'm saying. These guys are nothing but ain't nothing but kissing your ass guys. And then a lot of guys are on Fox Sports because of Skip. Skip brought all them guys over there with him.
Yeah, they all Skip minions. They all look like Skip minions to me.
Man, fuck Jason. Fuck Jason Coonlock, Daryl. He's a bitch. So fat.
I can't stand him, bro.
I can't stand his bitch ass, dog. I swear, dog, he's so soft, dog. I was mad that night that Ticket got on. They ain't let him finish. I wanted Ticket to flame his fat ass. Because Ticket was gonna flame that bitch ass nigga.
Wait,
they cut him off. They cut him off, dog. Like he was going in, and then Whitlock, he was like, I don't want to talk to this caller because he's too aggressive. I'm like, you beta ass.
Right.
You beta ass nigga. I would have took that call and I would have been
what was this? Like, this was on Fox?
No. You know, barbershop conversations.
It was probably lighting his ass up. It was probably said.
You know on YouTube, right? LB the barbershop conversations. He be having them StreamYards.
Yeah.
Right. It won a StreamYard. It was a call-in show, and Jason Whitlock was on there. Ticket called in and he just wanted to talk to him about why he was doing all this hating on black players, especially Kobe Bryant, how he was just shitting on these guys for all these years. And barbershop conversations cut him off because Jason Whitlock said he didn't want to talk to him. And then you had this bitch next to him, like her ass, like you could tell her head up there thinking she all that with her troll face looking ass. She basically talking about, oh yeah. He was a little too aggressive. After the man that paid your bitch ass a compliment, you gonna be a hoe ass hoe like that. Come on, fuck out of here. You trying to get this fat boy? Get out of here! This fat boy.
Don't you got a son that's in the media too?
Who?
Jason Woodlock.
I don't know if he do, but fuck him too.
I think Iverson got into it with him like a couple months ago.
Jason Woodlock's whole lineage. His whole
bro,
lineage.
Then he got to like Ball State or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he from.
But yo, you didn't see him try to.
I never heard his name ever.
You didn't see him.
I don't know when he went, but I never heard his name at Ball State. Never.
So, Iverson got into it with this thing a couple months ago.
Yeah, he went to Ball State University. He played football, I believe.
That nigga must have rolled the pine because I never heard him.
He
never
did.
That makes sense, man. We got. Unfortunately, we got some brothers like that that's from here. That they little whitewash.
Yeah, you right.
Yeah, Chris, I know he was. He dissed Kobe all the time. This nigga here dissed Kobe so many times, dog. And it's like, dog, you guys just hate Kobe. I'm like, bro, I don't know what I watch. I was not a Kobe fan, bro, at all. Kobe ass, what he was doing to the league for his dude. This nigga had probably the best prime I've ever seen of any superstar. From 2000 all the way to damn near 2010 or 11. He had the longest prime in history. He had the longest prime in history. Like Michael had a prime, but
more than Michael Jordan.
Because you got to remember, Mike stopped playing. He stopped playing.
Mike stopped playing because Mike prime was, I say, Mr. Casey, you probably would say 89 or 90 to 98. That was his prime.
Yeah.
Mike's prime, Kobe prime was from like 2000 all the way to 2010. That nigga owned the 2000s.
Yeah.
Just really like Mike did the 90s.
And we can never forget like those crazy 2 years that he had, like right after the kick, like 04 and 05.
Oh my God. Yes, man.
04, 05, and 06.
LB, this nigga was flying the court and flying back, dropping 50. Nigga, who does that? This nigga
you know what I mean?
Mr. KC, he was fighting for his life. He was fighting for his life.
I seen them games. I couldn't believe it. I was like, man, this dude, to have the mentality to block that out, what you got going on, going to court and all that, and still going to court and produce, like
I never gave a damn. I was from the beginning like this bitch line.
You said one of his books. You said that attitude was fire.
And then my cousin, me and him used to argue all the time. I used to tell him Kobe was mentally tougher than Mike. I said, dude, this nigga was going to court, about to lose his life.
Kobe was a businessman too,
Yeah.
Right. Hey, and didn't know if his marriage was gonna make it, you know what I mean? At the time. Yeah. He had a lot going on, bro.
He said that's when the Black Mamba was born, right during that period.
Yeah.
So he had to embrace it.
Yeah, then Michael came out and said Kobe was more mentally tougher than me. I'm like, duh, nigga, we know. I know. Nigga, this nigga was in court, nigga. What did Jordan have to deal with on that severity of what Kobe was dealing with? Kobe was getting hated from everybody, and he had to go to court. This dude going to Utah. This dude going to Utah. They're saying Kobe no means no. This nigga dropped 50 on that.
That's why he used to. That's why he used to scorch Utah every time they played Utah. He used to scorch their ass.
Yeah, man. So you right.
Matter of fact, what makes it funny is his last game was versus Utah, wasn't it?
Yeah.
he dropped 60.
He hated Utah, dog. And then in Denver, they used to do him dirty because remember it happened in Colorado.
Yeah, it happened in Colorado. Yeah.
So, dude, this nigga here dropped 50 on their ass. He looked at the crowd and just started screaming. He was like,
Right.
I said this nigga is that nigga.
Right. Take his 50 burger and take your ass home. Good
Right. This nigga,
night.
dude, and this is KC. The crowd was just like this. They just said,
that nigga dropped 50 legs for 20
well,
games.
Hey, what can you do? What can you do? Shit.
Yeah, exactly. Chris Cervantes, a Laker guy, he said, nah, HD, it was Kobe and Laker Nation going at it against everyone. Y'all were, because my brother's a Laker dude. He's Magic all day, but he fucking loved Kobe. He hated Jordan, but he loved Kobe. He said, man, that nigga, the Mamba nigga.
Yeah, he was just a different breed. You know what I'm saying?
Different. We've never seen a Kobe before. Everybody like he Jordan. I said this nigga is nothing like Jordan. This nigga is more lethal, nigga. He is lethal. Michael was raw, but this nigga here was like it's like that. It's like that raw nigga who come through. He done whooped your ass, but this nigga come, he whooping your ass a whole different.
I should have appreciated Kobe more still because I was an Iverson fan, right?
Right, me too.
I love them both.
Yeah, we love AI.
I love Kobe and Iverson.
Kobe came around, I used to be like, oh, we gotta beat Kobe. Like, this little.
No, I love them both.
Right.
Kobe was the one. Man.
Me and Matt Nizzle did not like Kobe. We was AI all the way. We was.
I love Kobe and I love Iverson, but when it came to that finals, I was wrong with AI. So it was like,
I felt like Kobe was pampered. I'm like.
LB, I did too, bro.
Shit.
Yeah, I rolled with AI. Like,
that Lakers team was a joke.
I have to respect him. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, for me, I knew Kobe was good, but that 2000, that game, what was it? Game 4 against the Pacers.
Yeah,
I didn't know Kobe was that good.
Where you over the game in OT. Yes.
I knew Kobe was good since like 96.
I thought we were going to win the game, but when Kobe took over like that, I was like, man.
I knew Kobe was good since like 97,
they were wet. They were like...
That's what I'm saying. Like me and my brother watching
That's what I was like, okay, this guy is for real, man.
Yeah, because he a Jordan guy. That nigga was like, that remind me of Jordan. I said, no, it don't, nigga. Jordan's shot was good, but it wasn't good like that. That nigga shooting like like the nigga, like he's shooting like he's shooting like Shep off above him. Just
like
wet.
Kobe had a shot, but it wasn't like great until like 05. That's when it just got like extremely lethal. Like
right.
I'm like, bro, this nigga.
It was like an MJ shot, but from anywhere, you know.
Yeah, you know.
Chris Cervantes, man, he got a point. Kobe's footwork.
It was disgusting.
That's what I was trying to tell my brother. I'm like, dude, do you understand? Kobe offensively can shoot from anywhere. Everything was the red.
and he practiced. I remember seeing an interview, and he said he practices like hours and hours, all kind of shots. That's why, like in the game, you see him like shoot them circus and trick shots, and that shit go in, and it look easy. He be like, I practiced that shit.
He practiced those shots. That's why I used to tell people they like that's a bad
a lot of practice.
I'm like, no, it's not. Kobe practiced those shots.
Right.
Michael didn't practice those shots. Michael was more technically sound. Like he got to have the perfect shot. Kobe was shooting shit that. From the building, just nigga throwing them up. I'm like, this nigga made that shit out.
Hey, and Kobe's footwork was so elite.
Oh my God.
A lot of them shots, if he didn't have good footwork, he wouldn't have got a lot of them shots off.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. It's like the way he shot it, like he always created that space for himself. Like, shoot it, and it would be like, okay, it's not a little off balance shit. It's like,
right.
Like, and that shit go in, I'll be like, damn. I'll be like,
he's humble himself enough to call Olajuwon.
Right. You know what I'm
saying?
What'd you say, Cash Rule?
I said he was humble enough to call Olajuwon to work on his game too.
Oh man, of course. Like people forget, like Elijah, that's my second best of all time, man. People
Akeem the
forget how
Dream.
killer. Everybody forget Akeem, and it's just I did the top 90, not just the disc Bron, but it was I wanted people that's younger than all of us watch these guys to go look at these guys. Like, don't forget about these guys. Like, go look up George Gervin. Go look at what Joe Dumars did. Joe Dumars had to go against some of the best two guards ever, in Jordan and Clyde Drexler. And
You
Reggie
already know Joe Dumars. Yo, Joe Dumars, he was automatic.
Automatic. And it's like people just, it's like we're the only, like football and basketball are the only sports where they shit on their legends. They shit on their legends. They don't give their legends no flowers. They're like, okay, he's done. This guy's the best guy now. It's like, you know, like, come on.
You see it. You see it, huh? HD. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the brothers that dominated, right?
Right. The brothers who dominate the sports, we get shitted on because I remember because I was talking to I was talking to my little brother, and he was just shitting on like all these other players like Gary Payton and Jason Kidd and them. Like he was like, man, LeBron was 100 times better than them. I'm like, no, he wasn't. Nigga, Gary Payton used to pick niggas up from full court. And it still facilitated the offense. He still facilitated the offense. And he had a post game. I'm like, dude, what is you talking? I said, for one, the game is played different today. You can't play that style no more because they didn't change the rules to fit this running gun style, which is the dumbest style I've ever seen before. Like, it's like, come on, there's no fun.
Seeing it today. Though there was so much botching from both teams. Like Milwaukee was just up so much today. It was like it didn't matter what they did. What it didn't matter what they did. But they was doing like a lot of stupid stuff today.
I'm tired of these lopsided games, man. I want some more close games, man.
Right.
I didn't know it was going to be a blowout. That's why I jumped in. That's why I jumped in during halftime. Oh, let me make this bet real quick.
Felton. We white boys were scared to play the Negro leagues. They were scared to play us. They knew we would have busted their ass. Josh Gibson, Satchel Paige. We had some of the greatest players ever.
Right.
Ever. Jackie, see, this is what they do. They like to just say, well, Jackie Robinson was the first black. Jackie Robinson wasn't even in the top 5, nigga, of the best baseball players or 10. He was like number
2. Not compared to them greats, boy.
Right.
You right, HD. You show right.
I know because my dad's first sport was baseball. I used to watch baseball all the time. I stopped watching baseball because how they shitted on Barry Bonds, but they let that punk ass white boy Roger Clemens do whatever the fuck he want to do. But you shitted on Barry Bonds. You ain't on Barry Bonds.
Or Mark McGwire.
Mark McGwire, yeah. And then they turned Sammy Sosa white. I was pissed off. I was done.
I was waiting on somebody to say. I was waiting on somebody. They turned Sammy into a white boy.
They did Mark McGwire dirty. They did Darryl Strawberry dirty.
Oh, they did him so dirty.
They did Barry Bonds dirty.
Yo, we have some wicked baseball players, man. You know, that the hood used to rep for, like Ken Griffey Jr. and
Oh man, Ken Griffey has.
That was my favorite player.
That was probably
my favorite player because of that swing, man. He had the sweetest swing. To this day, he got the sweetest swing I've ever seen.
Remember Chipper Jones?
Yeah, with the Braves. Yep.
Yeah. Right.
For me, it was Ken Griffey, Derek Jeter. I liked Mark McGwire back in the day. Barry Bonds.
My niggas was Joe Carter and my nigga the crime dog.
I remember Joe Carter.
My nigga the crime dog, and then Kenny Lofton. Those was my niggas.
Oh yeah, Fred McGriff. Yeah.
Oh, you remember the crime dog, Fred McGriff? Come up there with
the Fred McGriff.
Oh, he be hitting them RBIs. He be hitting it down the middle of the field all the time. I'd be like, then he'll hit a home run. He'll just come out of nowhere. Out of here.
I feel like there ain't as much brothers as they used to be.
No, they got rid of us. They got rid of us and replaced
It's
us
just
with
like the Dominicans and shit. Yeah,
right.
Yeah, the Dominicans.
Baseball always had Dominicans though. Like
no, not like that. No,
but not
like
right,
that.
not like that.
Not
Yeah,
like that,
no.
LB. Not back in the 60s, 70s, 80s,
oh, you
90s.
I'm talking about like 2000s and later, though. Like it just became dominantly.
Because LB they put them in there to replace us because they didn't want the blacks in America because we were dominating the sport, dude. Barry Bonds broke all their records. Do you know how bad that made them feel? They were upset. They was like, this nigga ain't finna do this. And then they couldn't get him on the steroid shit. So they had to do some other shit.
Boy, Barry did it like a G.
Like a G. He was smashing their hoes and hitting home runs. He was fucking their hoes and hitting home runs. Like,
Hey, I'll say this too. They don't promote the sport in our communities like they do football and basketball.
They don't. They don't. Baseball, dude, that's the thing about baseball is baseball, it takes a longer time to get into the pros in baseball because you got to go to the minor leagues, you got to do all of that traveling. They like to keep it old school. But see, the brothers, when they used to like let us play, dog, we used to be playing it all the time. But see, football, they turned their attention to football. They market all the brothers in football and basketball. So that's what took away from baseball. Back in the day, it wasn't all this technology. So baseball could flirt. Because that was actually the first sport of everybody in America was baseball. Baseball was really the first sport. So guys was playing that all the time. Basketball didn't get famous really until like the ABA came. Before that, nobody wasn't fucking with basketball. They were all watching baseball. They was on baseball. Football wasn't even that hot yet. Football didn't get into the AFL. When the AFL came, because you could do all this, they were doing all this run throwing and throwing the ball everywhere. That was never, football was your quarterback barely attempted 10 or 11 passes. Like early.
Your quarterback was running and shit.
Right. You was running. It was like,
now, I would ask you this, like, is baseball still like America's pastime? I feel like NFL passed that already.
No. Football took over. No, NFL took over a long time.
I said like a decade ago.
No, I say about 3 decades ago, like 3 or 4 decades.
I think
no, because like baseball was still popping like during the Subway Series. Like after that, that's when you started to see NFL just slowly take over, like in the mid 2000s. It felt like after 2000s with the Yankees and Mets, everybody just bust down like on everybody with the steroid situation and just killed baseball. Like,
yeah, it's true.
I think the last World Series I watched was Yankees versus Arizona Diamondbacks, and I was like, I just did not feel it. I was just like, whatever.
The last one I watched was just a couple years ago. Houston, they beat somebody, Yankees or whoever. I don't know who they beat.
I just stopped caring about. I was like, I'd rather watch football.
yeah. Basketball is bigger internationally.
Basketball was always my number one. I was like,
basketball is going to be bigger internationally, Daryl, because that's what they're promoting. They didn't change the game to international play. It's all international. It's run up and down. That's why
the game is shit now.
Right.
Exactly.
You have
that's the fundamentals of the game.
Yep.
I'm glad you mentioned that because I saw that USA roster. I think this USA roster is decent, but 4 years from now it's gonna be awful. All the international
on the roster
getting ready to start dominating USA the Olympic games.
Who's on the roster?
Yeah,
they put Kevin Love on the roster, man. That's so awful.
Kevin Love is on the USA.
Is he on USA or is he like on another?
He's on the main roster. We running out of players. If you think about it,
all don't want to play, and on top of that,
I'm not gonna lie, it's a couple of players that I didn't think were going to play. Like I didn't think KD would play. I thought maybe he would. You know what I mean?
I think they
rest up, and I know Booker. I know he signed up. He signed up to play. It's like
Well, that's because they just
Giannis
don't
is
want to
gonna go
leave the
play for
country.
his country.
Yeah, right.
Zubac is gonna play for his. The other guy's gonna play. You know, that's how it's going.
Damn, the lip is gonna be whack, dog.
Yeah, I was thinking about the Joker, but the Joker, he's not from here.
Usain Bolt retired, like so.
The
Like,
Joker's
what am
gonna
I
go
gonna
play
watch
for his
him
country.
track?
Hank Aaron, and dude, it
So
was
you
a
think
lot
about the
of
big man?
dude. Josh Gibson was better than Babe Ruth. It was a lot of brothers better than Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth was raw. Now, don't get me wrong, but he never went against the brothers. So how raw can you actually be? Like, I could say Bird is raw because he played against the brothers. You know, I could say Jerry West. Jerry West played against the brothers. I could say Pete Maravich. That's how Pete Maravich got his game where it was at. He played with the brothers. So
Pete.
At a point, the Negro League was making more money than the MLB.
You said what on
that? At a point, the Negro League was making more money than the actual baseball league.
Yeah, that's why they had to shut it down, man.
Yeah, you know they ain't gonna let us be the top dogs. Shit.
Yeah, they always shut our shit down.
Right.
Oh,
they said, nah, we gotta.
I remember when we was about to take over soccer. Remember that 15-year-old black kid that played for USA?
Yeah, what was that
like
dude's
in the
name?
2000s, I think it was like 2005 or something like that.
Whatever happened to him, man?
I don't know.
Who that?
Yeah, I know who you talking about, LB. I can't. Yeah.
Kid and took, like,
remember, he was the young dude. Yeah,
soccer,
he
like,
was supposed to be like the next big phenom in soccer. Yeah,
oh, you talking about Adu?
Yeah, Freddie Adu. Ain't that his name?
Freddie Adu.
Yeah. Whatever happened to him?
I think he still was on playing.
Is he still playing?
Hold on, I'm finna look him up. Is an American soccer player who plays as an attacking mid. He last played for the Swedish Division 1 club Osterland FL from before the time of his signing with DC United at the age of 14. Adu was spoken of as the next Pele. However, he failed to live up to the expectations, and after leaving DC United in 2006, he became an afterthought. Playing 15 teams in 9 countries. 3 months later, he became appear in Major League Soccer, scoring a goal.
Oh man!
Yeah, he won 17 caps for his country and was part of the U.S. squads at 2009 FIFA Confederation Cups, as well as the 2009 and 2011 Gold Cups. Yeah, they said he didn't live up to his shit.
I think he might have had, too much pressure. But I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot asking somebody 15 years old.
Yeah, that nigga was 13 years old.
Yeah, come on.
Youngster.
Right, shit. Yeah, he don't even know what the hell he want in the morning for breakfast. Shit. Yeah, he gone. Come on.
I seen, and then for when it comes to track, I've seen some. I think like a black chick, like she's supposed to be like the next. Usain Bolt, Shakira, Shantae. It started with an S.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm talking about with the gold hair. Yeah, with the gold.
Yeah, she's supposed to be She's supposed to be pretty.
Chris said he failed USMNT. I guess that's the big thing of soccer, but he's saying soccer's on the rise thanks to FIFA. Chris says is back on the rise. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of soccer.
Yeah, I have. You know what?
FIFA games is fire, dog.
Soccer's on the rise. Yeah, that's a true state. That is a true state.
Soccer back on the rise.
Yeah, them FIFA games is popular.
I only watched the World Cup.
Probably the best game in the sport.
Soccer business.
He said, "What?"
I watched
I can't keep up with this soccer shit. I stick to my football.
Yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough. They hours are crazy.
Yeah,
and hockey. I fuck with a little bit of hockey too.
I remember one time I said the wrong thing to a chick because she was Brazilian, and I said, when I started watching soccer, I don't know, I just gravitated towards Argentina, and then she just went off like, God damn.
Oh yeah, dog. Yeah.
You know they serious about that shit.
Dog, they're right.
You didn't get a chair thrown at you.
Yeah, Brazil and Argentina, they rivals in soccer.
Yeah, dog. Yeah. I wish I was there. I'd have been like, LB, no, switch to Brazil, nigga.
LB, you down there got a chair thrown at you.
Right.
Yeah, she just let me know. She was like, don't ever repeat that, like, ever. Like,
right.
They serious, bro. They a little too serious with they shit.
Yeah. Like, we love our football and basketball. They do not like.
They don't play about
they don't play about that shit.
Yeah, you see, they be having riots and shit in the stadium and everything.
LB, why would you say that? Yeah, Chris, I'm like, dude, you never mention that. They right next to each other.
I didn't know, bro.
He said, I ain't know. HD at Tampa Bay.
I remember playing soccer games as a kid on Nintendo, and I just picked Argentina.
Yeah, Daryl Clark, man. You know, them Tampa Bay Lightning always look good, man. We winners, man, in that area. St. Pete and Tampa, we winners, man. You know, we can't help it. You know, the Rays let us down, but it is what it is. They doing good right now, so we'll see what's up.
I don't know. When it just came to sports, like, I do gravitate towards basketball number one because I was born pretty much into that, and football, then boxing, and that was it.
Yeah, that is true. It's like mentioning El Salvador and Mexico. Yeah, they are enemies. I forgot Argentina and Brazil do not like each other.
No, they don't.
Yeah, that's right.
They don't.
Well, I switched to Brazil now. Brazil got all the hotties.
Damn near kill all the niggas.
Brazil got all the baddies. I don't know about Argentina. I just
Brazil's is more black. That's why there's more black girls over there.
Yeah, I know. I love them dark skinned Brazil women.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
I like the light skinned ones too, but I love the dark skinned ones more.
Them dark, yeah. LB, I'm with you on that one, boy.
I'm with you on that one, LB. Hey, you heard of Mr. KC making a business decision, nigga. I feel LB.
Hell yeah.
Let me flip. Let me flip. He's like, okay, Brazil. Let's go. BRAZIL.
I love this.
That little hockey fights be on point, dog. That'd be funny, dog. They be letting them fight, but see, they'll never let the brothers fight, but they'll let the white boys fight on the ice. But us, they know we get out on the field fighting, niggas getting laid out.
The only two sports where I see they let white people fight is hockey and rugby.
Oh yeah, rugby, yeah.
Rugby, yeah.
Rugby. That shit there, dog. That how do you come up with that bullshit?
That baseball fights be live though. When they really be breaking
baseball fights be, man. Like they start off cool, like they start off crazy, then they just like I never understood. Like, bro, if the nigga threw the baseball at your head, take the bat with you. Don't
thank you, LB. LB, say that one more time, baby.
Yes,
nigga,
sir.
if you beat me,
drop the bat and then run over there. Take the bat with you.
Nigga, if you beat me with a ball going 90-something miles an hour, I got every right to bring that back.
I'm swinging that bat like right at your fucking
hell
head.
Yeah. Hey. And before I take off for the picture, I'm gonna smack the catcher first because you the one making the signals.
Oh yeah, Chris.
So you go get it first.
Rugby does pay better in Europe than NBA and NFL. Yeah, because that's their sport. They love rugby.
I mean, the number one sport on the planet.
For real?
The number one sport on the planet is soccer though. Like as a whole, like soccer is the number one sport.
Oh yeah,
so Europe, but
rugby players got paid like that.
Yeah, they hate it because y'all beat the Dodgers. Hell yeah, I was rooting for y'all too. I was happy y'all beat the Dodgers, and then LeBron gonna say some sneak this and man that's okay. What we need to do right now is sneak this him and tell him, yo, the ratings are better without your ass, nigga.
Oh, that'll hurt him. a little sensitive.
Just tag him in it and everything. It'd be like this. Nigga wear the Trae Young jersey. He gonna be mad.
You remember when it was a practice or something, and some fan yelled out, "LeBron, you're a crybaby."
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He goes like this,
bro. Man, I know he had to be shitty because you could hear it plain as day. Like, I was like, hell no. Boy, yeah, he sure the hell did. I'd have said more than a crybaby.
Man, Chris, everybody cheat, man, in baseball. They was mad because they beat the damn Dodgers. I hate the Dodgers.
And they finally gave the Dodgers a damn World Series.
Finally, after they choked for 8 years.
Look, after Clayton Kershaw done choked it away for how many seasons?
Kershaw done choked every year.
Magic Johnson had to make his money somehow.
He had to.
Hey, baby. The Dodgers on the way.
Boy, that used to kill me, man. He used to kill me. He'd dominate the whole season, get in the postseason. I'd be like, man, what the?
Man, that's how it is, man. Shit, that's the way it seemed like for Julius Randle. Shit, he balled the whole season, got to the playoffs. Shit,
bro, I really just think, man, he ran out of gas, bro. I really do.
We gonna see, cause next
year we gonna find out. We definitely gonna
next year come. You gotta live up, cause New York fans, LB and them gonna be up there like Randall. You suck, like that Kobe commercial where they was like, "You suck, you suck."
Well, he's not really that good, you know. It's like came from LA. They didn't really play him like they should have, but. I think they need to
I'm
add
giving him
one more
leeway because he exceeded my expectations. So I have nothing really to say about Julius Randle, to be honest.
No,
nobody does really. It just went left in the playoffs. But it was all about next season.
Cleveland Indians. I remember the Cleveland Indians. Yeah, LeBron cursed them. They still mad at LeBron for that loss because they said when he came, we started losing. When he came to the game.
They talk about the dramatic game when it started raining. It was like the song, like Chicago Cub fans.
Yep. They were calling LeBron the Black Cat.
They were calling. I think neither one of those teams went to the World Series in like 50 years or something like that, or 100 years or whatever it was. I don't know. It was something crazy.
Yo, LeBron went to the playoffs for how many years straight? 18 years.
What, Dodgers?
No, LeBron. He went to the playoffs.
He went to the finals, I think, 8 straight, Mr. KC?
Yeah, he got help going 8 straight.
Yeah, he went 8 straight.
He didn't go by
himself. I have nothing bad to say when it comes to LeBron when it comes to the Heat. You can talk about any other moments, but the Heat, I cape for that. I cape for the Heat.
I mean, yeah, he was okay, but Bosh to me was
out of those 8 finals appearances, how much finals did he
underachieve?
He won 4, but I call him 3, 6, and 1. I just don't count that bubble chip. I'm sorry.
You don't have to count it, but it is what it is. Like I just accept the fact it's a Mickey Mouse ring. It definitely is a Mickey Mouse ring. I just say it's a Mickey Mouse ring. That's all that is.
That Mickey Mouse.
I compare it to Jerry West. Jerry West went to 9 finals, 1 and 9.
So what's better, 4 out of 8 or 5 out of 7?
5 out of 7. Jerry West was great. I mean, it wasn't Jerry's fault though. Y'all see, everybody got to understand. Jerry was going against the legendary Celtics. he wasn't out there going against. LeBron was going against some mediocre teams, and he lost. Like that first championship against the Warriors, they were up 2-1, and Steph was playing like shit. That was probably the worst finals I've seen Steph Curry ever play. That was terrible. And then Iggy got crazy. and Iggy just was taking LeBron out the game.
No, I look at that finals so irrelevant. Like in the grand scheme of things, like this decade, that finals was so irrelevant. Though.
It was
the 20, like it was like I wanted the Warriors to win, but I didn't like feel anything from that when they won. I just like okay,
man, that was like
I was like okay, let's next season. Like that's just the way I looked at it. Like it was just I don't remember nothing about that playoffs like that. It was just so slow. The only thing I remember that was retarded was Andre Iguodala getting Finals MVP. That was the only thing that I remember for that. I was like,
wow. He won the Finals MVP because he had the best game out of everybody. LeBron was stat padding, and LeBron turned the ball over a lot that series.
That's all he do is stat pad, man.
So all he do is stat pad and turn the ball over.
It was so ridiculous why Andre got it. It was like because he guarded LeBron. I was like,
no. That's not the only reason. Andre hit some big baskets, dog. Klay Thompson. Do you know what Klay was averaging in that finals? He was averaging 12 points. Draymond was at 10. Steph was at, I think, like 18 or something until he caught fire. But before that, Iggy was keeping them in and helping them win the game. Him and Barbosa and what was the other dude named Livingston? They was coming off the bench killing. But he deserved the MVP. I watched that game. He deserved it. Because he was guarding not only LeBron, he was switching off, helping on defense. He was getting rebounds. Like the dude was doing it all for him. Because the Warriors, if they didn't have Iggy, they would have lost that series like 4-2 or 4-1. Because they were terrible. Curry played like some of the worst shit I've ever seen.
Yeah, he did. Curry, yeah.
He was terrible.
I can't even remember, dog.
I know you can't.
And then they gonna say
Curry that series like
Curry's
that.
the greatest shooter, greater than Iverson. You know what I'm saying? Like
he's a better shooter than Iverson, but Iverson was a better scorer. Like I just feel this team.
Curry can't tie Iverson's shoelaces.
No, hell
Let's
no.
stop the bullshit.
Never.
I don't even make that.
It'd
be like random people that make that argument.
I don't know who made that argument. It's like people just
young niggas.
Yeah, the niggas did.
Them youngins.
I hate
them youngins.
I hate these young niggas, especially this week. I really hate y'all.
But they're
because that Trae Young shit had me so hot. I'm like, y'all niggas used to talk shit about Trae Young for 2 years.
Kyrie got hurt in game 1. Come on, bro. I don't give LeBron a pass for that finals loss. LeBron lost love in Kyrie, but dude, Mozgov gave him 19 points a game in the series. You got to close that deal, and Steph Curry was shooting poorly. Dog. You got to close that.
Yeah.
Right.
So I don't give him a pass for that. Kyrie got hurt in the final. So no, you don't get no pass for that. LeBron James started choking because it started getting too thick for him and too rough. He like, man, I don't know what to do. And he caved in because
he caved in, Caved in. Just like he did this year.
Yeah. He just said F it. Like, and I was looking like, what is he doing? Like, if he actually took this off, because if he would have won that, man, that I'd have gave LeBron a lot of props for that. But every time, like, you think he gonna turn the corner, he don't. He go back to the same LeBron, and it's been the same way since 03. That's why I tell people I've been watching this guy since 03, dog. Like, his games are boring. Like, I'm not even to you. I watched all his games. I done fell asleep on the couch, mouth open. Just boring. I can't watch him. He does the same thing. He's not spectacular.
Same moves.
Right.
I watched all 28 games of that winning streak with Miami in 2013.
His game never evolved his game after he left Miami. His game never evolved. Like it just stayed.
In Miami, he was just more athletic to me. To me, he was more athletic in Miami than he was any other time.
That was his prime. His prime was Miami. After that,
he was, allegedly, he was on them
You can't be the
PEDs.
best player in the world and can't shoot the ball. That's
he was on them
the way it goes.
I'll say after he
And
won
then
that trip in Cleveland,
he
that's
doesn't
when
even hit his free throws.
after he won that trip in Cleveland, it just
He hits it some of the time.
downhill, dog.
Well, that's Shannon Sharp, dude. Why do you think I call him Shannon Not So Sharp? He's not
he
so
kills
sharp.
me.
He's not sharp. Like, dude, if Steph Curry, for one, is not a point guard. I don't care what anybody tells me. He's not a point guard. He's a two guard. He's an undersized
two guard.
He's a shooting guard, yo.
Right. He's a two guard.
Exactly.
He's just like his dad, Dale Curry. He shoots the same way. He comes off the screens the same way.
Yeah.
So only difference is he has a crossover, but his crossover isn't to keep you honest. It's just I'm gonna do a quick crossover to get out of this jam.
Exactly. Right. How could you have a crossover like that? And it's like you ain't really doing nothing with it, you know. He has handles, but like, come on, like. Work on your fucking pull-up game. Work on your
you know what I mean? He ain't work on nothing. No low post game, no mid range, no elbow. You know what I mean? Can't hit free throws.
Like,
the only thing he can do is drive and kick
threes, man.
Drive and
kick. A lot of players like
you're gonna get hit
now.
to that shit. So you know,
I don't know what's going on, but there's like a lot of quote unquote.
And he knows how to drive too. You know,
free throws.
His driving is underrated, but come on, Steph Curry.
All right, I'll chat with y'all next time.
All right, Cash Rules, be safe.
All right, bro.
Yeah, like he's good. Like the thing with Steph is, and this is why I can never put Steph Curry on